right, all right, all right. Hopefully Soy Dog Cowboy and Pattaya Bob can hear me. Let's see here. Buenos dias. Good morning, everybody. It's, 9:03, 9:04 on February 2nd. Something like that. And in Bangkok, Thailand. Beautiful Bangkok, Thailand. Good morning, good morning. Let's see here. Okay, very good. All right, so today on the show, well, I don't know where Bumgun Chucky is yet, but he's supposed to be here. We got Pattaya Bob with his pal Peter. We got Soy Doggy Cowboy, and they'll be joining us in just a few seconds. So today is another day here, and there's, man, so much stuff goes on just in the course of 24 hours. You know, people are changing their minds and then going back. No, we didn't change our mind. Yes, we did change our mind. You know, they're putting out proposals, and people think that these are laws and, you know, that things are changing. It's not the way that it works. Anyway, before I get started here, right now the baht is 29.97 to the dollar. I still want to see it go over 30. 157, the air quality index, which is unhealthy. So my wife was just saying to me just this morning, just 15 minutes ago before I got online here, we need to get out of here. And I'm like, yeah, I know. Well, I looked, and we can get a place down in the south, and it's not going to cost an arm and a leg, so that's a good thing. Anyway, 82 degrees, partly cloudy, high of 93, so it will get hot today. Low is 73. 10% chance of rain, 68% humidity, so it's a little bit humid, but not bad. Winds east-northeast at 5 miles an hour. The feel-like temperature is 90 degrees, and the visibility is a whopping 1.5 miles, which means the air quality is garbage. Now, last night, well, first of all, the big news is Myanmar. Got to talk about Myanmar a little bit. Apparently, the military seems to think that the elections were rigged, they were fraudulent, and thus they arrested quite a few people and took power, supposedly for 1 year. You know, they've done this before multiple times. They arrested Aung San Suu Kyi, and I talked to one of my buddies there, talked to another guy here in Bangkok. He's a little bit irritated, to put it mildly. And he's like, yeah, mobile was out, internet's out, now it's coming back, but, you know, he doesn't, they basically, a lot of people just woke up, and they were like, oh, now things are different again. They're back to military rule. And Thailand, apparently the leaders are hesitant and reluctant to denounce the takeover. And so now there are Thais and Burmese who have been protesting down by the Burmese embassy, which I've been to many times. And, you know, I don't know really how many people it's going to matter what they're protesting down there, because, you know, it's not in exactly the greatest place for a protest. It's not like there's a huge number of people in the area, but whatever. And so people were arrested in Bangkok for protesting about the Burmese military's takeover. Get that. All right, let me get some quick stuff here. Let's see here. Yeah, the State Councilor Suu Kyi, the de facto leader of the country before today, has been arrested, along with other senior NLD, that is the national, what's it called? National, oh, I always forget what it is. National League of Democracy. I think that's what it is. She's been arrested with other senior NLD politicians in the lead up to yesterday's coup in Thailand. Also, military government turned quasi-democracy following the March 2009 election. The response has generally been accepting of the seizure of power, certainly without condemnation. Thai Deputy Prime Minister General Prawit Wongsuwan said the issue was for Myanmar to resolve and an internal affair of the country. He stated that it was an internal, personal affair of Myanmar's and not Thailand's direct issue. However, when it comes to the Burmese leaving and coming into Thailand along their shared border, he's not very happy about the fact that that may happen. And now, where was it that just shut down? Somewhere just shut down now. Let's shut that one there. Let's see here. In other news, we've been talking about just how people want the tourists back. People being the tour agencies, tour organizations, and private citizens, many of them who were polled. And where's the numbers here? Let's see. 60% of tourism operators say foreign visitors should enter on a special tourist visa whilst having to undergo the 14-day quarantine in closed area. Basically, they're just saying that they want everybody to come back in, but they're going to have to go to quarantine. And then you've got, if I can find it here, first of all, the Thais are extremely concerned about the vaccines, and they're reluctant to take them, something like 56%. They don't trust their leaders. 90% of Thais do not trust their incompetent politicians. That's the name of the article. I didn't make it. And then let's see here. What was it that I was looking for here? If I can find it. Yeah, it was the riot police had to break up the rally for the Burmese protest. You got this guy, Bill Heineke, who Tom always likes to talk about him for some reason. I don't know why. I mean, he is the head of the Minor Group, which is one of Thailand's largest hotel chains. But he's also a Thai citizen. He's a naturalized Thai, which, gives him a bit of clout. That combined with the fact that he's the CEO or the head of the Minor Group. But he and let me see if I can find this here. Oh, it's on my phone. The Ministry of Tourism and Sports, as well as the Tourism Authority of Thailand, and this guy, Bill Heineke, they are calling for Thailand to open to vaccinated foreigners without any need for quarantine. But, I've been getting messages and people have been talking about this, and the mic is rubbing on my shirt. Thank you. Maybe that's it right there. Let's see here. Let me get back to the messages. But these are just proposals. These are not anything else. I don't know what the last. There we go. Spell checker. All right, here we are. Stephen Monash, Wati, Tukonakrap. Love the smell of napalm. Well, I guess it depends on where. The AQI depends on exactly where it's taking place. And mine is right in Bangkok. So this is Bangkok, 156 or whatever I said. Not quite the same as just saying Bangkok, because it could be anywhere. And there are other parts that are a little bit less, and there are some that are more. But 315 sounds awfully high. It was always military rule. Yes, it was, but The world leaders were quick to announce democracy in Burma. Explained it was in transition. National League. Didn't I say that? National League for Democracy? Yeah, it's all about control. And it's starting to seem to me that, like, it's not only all about control in Thailand or, in Africa somewhere, some far off country, but it's also like that, it seems, in the United States. Just my opinion. But I'm going to stick with it. And you know what? If they want to tell me what I can and cannot say and what I can think, they can all go fuck themselves. Because that's not going to happen. They better start getting those chips out and implanting them in people, because people are going to think how they want to think no matter what any politician tells them. Asian has this BS, no interference in the affairs. Well, here, hang on a second here. This BS, no interference in the affairs of member states, especially when human rights abuse. The thing is that isn't that what people in the United States prefer? We don't want to be going to war. We don't want things to be happening. We want to stay out of shit. The problem for Thailand is that they're involved with Myanmar in many ways in trade and these kind of things. And then they're also worried about the COVID being transmitted. And I forget where it was, but some place, God, I just can't think of it right now, but there was one place that tested positive, and now they're shutting the whole place down. OCD Longhorns. Too bad there's not enough money. What? Not enough for the military. Just say fuck you. Do you think Thai's reluctant of the Chinese vaccine? I think it's vaccines in general, and I do have an article that supports that. It's got some statistics. No, I just thought he'd want to know. Will always be a vexed issue, and you're right, Longhorns. Real change must occur from within the military. That's not going to happen. Not with the Burmese. What Thailand's political relationship with Myanmar? Could Thailand put pressure on the military? They're not going to do that. It's not going to happen. They won't put any pressure on them. Because China's involved with Myanmar, just like they're involved in Thailand. And I think it's just, I don't think they have a problem with it, honestly. I mean, look, it's a military rule here. You think they really have a problem with that? I don't think so. All right, listen. Before I let the guests roll on in here, as they patiently wait in the green room, please remember to leave a thumbs up, to subscribe if you feel the need. Don't forget to click the notification bell if you want to be notified. Look down in the description for all the ways that you can support the channel. There is the merch, and you can use the code Orwell still and get 15% off. You can visit my website. You can contribute through PayPal, through the Cash App. You become a sponsor on YouTube just by clicking that join button. For as little as $1.99, you can get one of my books. You can go into the Amazon shop, which doesn't cost you anything extra. You can become a Patreon patron, or you can use cryptocurrency nowadays. Cryptocurrency, who knows what's going to happen with that, man. If it blows up, I'm trying to, any money I get and any money I can put in there, just a little bit, $5, $10 here, $20 here and there. I'm just keeping it in there, and I want to see what happens. Who knows? Maybe I'll get rich overnight. I doubt it, though. All right. So, first of all, let's welcome Mr. Soy Dog Cowboy. There he is. Secondly, good morning. Good morning. Yes, you're clean shaven. I've been thinking about shaving, and that's all I've been doing is thinking about it. Oh, we're also on Facebook today, by the way. We're not just on YouTube. It's not a whopping number of people from Facebook, but whatever. It's a start. Now we're going to bring in Mr. Bumgun Chuck from, there he is with a happy face. No. Turn that off. What are you doing?
Demonetized!
Jesus Christ, Chucky. Did you turn it down?
It was a sound effect. It's not something that's copyrighted.
Yeah, whatever. I'll do the sound effects, Chucky. There you go. Exactly. We're all booing you. All right, listen.
Okay.
I know you want to be the star of the show, but Pattaya Bob is patiently waiting with his pal, Peter,
Pattaya Pete.
Pattaya Pete, and Pattaya Bob. Anyway, no more politics for me. What would I know? Yes, exactly. What would you know? What we can do what Rambo did, Monash. We can buy a long-tail boat. How are your sniper skills? Yeah, that'll be about $20,000 for a long-tail boat. All right, there he is. There he is. There we go. Pattaya Bob, calling Pattaya Bob. His microphone doesn't work. Pattaya Bob. I thought we had this worked out. Here we go. Hang on. Your mic isn't even connected. Oh God! It says right here, your mic is not connected. Connect your mic, Pattaya Bob.
Now?
Now it's connected. There we go.
We did. Do you hear us?
Oh, now I hear you. I didn't hear you before.
Oh, wait.
And you got to turn down your. Jesus Christ! Let's get with the program, guys.
Okay, 1 minute.
This is a professional organization here we're dealing with.
Okay.
I don't want to hear the background chat.
Oh, wait. Okay, we have
Turn the sound down, please.
Okay, 1 minute.
This is a professional organization here we're dealing with. Okay. I don't want to hear the background chat.
Okay, how you doing?
I'm all right. How about you?
Okay, you can hear us now?
I can hear you now, yes. All right. Rather have Patricia. How you doing there in Pattaya?
Headphones.
Pattaya Bob
Where's the
doing recon. He's trying to get his headphones and his little setup squared away. We need a hottie on the. You need to turn the sound down.
One for you, one for me. Don't put it on that side.
Chucky, you know about these things.
It's Siang.
This is what they always do. People always do that. They call in and you hear it.
Okay,
is
we're
this
all
thing on?
Yeah,
and then in the background you hear, is this thing on?
It's Siang.
Wait a minute. Just hang
Are
on
we
a
too
second.
loud on you?
No, you're not too loud, but you need to turn the sound off. Jesus Christ.
Can you hear us at all?
I can hear you fine. Oh, Jesus. Can you hear me, Bob?
The sound on the phone.
The sound you should be, don't you have headphones or something like that? I hear you fine, all right?
Okay, what sound do you need turned down?
I don't need any, you have the sound down.
We don't have anything else playing here. Yes, I can hear you.
Now I don't hear anything in the background. Everything is fine.
He sounds good from.
Yeah, we're wearing headphones right now.
Okay, well now it sounds good, but when you had the stream on in the background, it didn't sound good. So now I don't hear the stream in the background. Everything is thumbs up.
Okay, fine.
What is this? Get a hottie. Ugh. Get your own goddamn hottie. I'm tired of hearing about all this. Get the fucking hottie. There's a hottie over there. Oh, Jesus.
Okay.
You're driving me. Everybody's driving me nuts with this hottie shit. Jesus Christ, if the hotties are around, they're around. That's the thing. Once you start going, I gotta have a hottie.
Okay.
That's when you're like, you're jonesing, and they know it, and they laugh at you. Then they're like, give me $20,000. You're like, okay,
we have
sure.
Today
Go ahead.
we have.
You got the sound on. I can hear it.
So
You hear a lag. You need to listen to your headphones.
we have Pattaya Condo Pete.
So, and we will show you why we're driving around.
Okay,
You can
very
hear
nice.
us only.
I can hear you. I can hear everybody else, but nobody else is talking.
Yes. Yeah, we hear a huge lag in the headphone.
I don't know why. Maybe you need to turn up the thing on the window. There's a little bar, to move forward or backwards. Maybe you have to do that. I don't know. I don't take care of all the technical aspects of your equipment because I have no idea about your equipment. I only take care of the technical aspects on my end and try to hook you up. Right now, it seems to be working just fine. Bob is speaking into a Wagina. That comes from Longhorn. The panel is unruly today. Yes, they are. So unruly. All these nicknames kind of remind me of the Howard Stern show for some reason. Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
The sound of your head, laughing my ass off. Perfect, boys. Well done. You're in the pipe 5x5. Rap God Wieners. You just wanted a rant, bro. You don't get a rant.
So
Sorry.
can you hear us at
He's
all?
like 15. How
Listen
many
to
times
that
are you going to
demo.
ask me that?
I said okay like 10 seconds ago.
I can fucking hear you. Jesus Christ. You're doing my head in.
Scott, you're reminding me of that guy who made the RV
Jesus
commercial.
fucking Christ.
Remember him?
Yeah, yeah. You got to send me that again. I forgot what the fuck.
Jesus
That was
Christ.
great.
They opened the door.
But they're like whispering. Is
No,
it
Put
working?
it out the window.
God.
Oh, maybe not.
We hear you fine. Jeez Louise.
Cool. The car's moving.
Good.
There you go,
We had
Chuck.
an enormous
Positivity.
delay, you know, it's
And fuck your
like
pet
15 seconds.
Mark.
Yeah, we have a delay of.
Palm trees.
Yes, we're driving now. We are here.
All
in,
right, now this is beautiful now. All right.
Look at the
Giant
picture.
Yan.
20 bots says they get into an accident.
Open your window. Put it outside.
Oh, don't say that. Please. I'll get blamed for it.
Oh, careful.
See? Careful already.
Well, we will like this, yeah. I'll let you hear.
Gee, that's a lot of motorbikes, huh?
It's so much better with profanity.
You drive.
Looks like
Yeah.
I'll let you know what to do.
What is this?
Looks
White
like what?
right.
Just pay
Looks like
attention to your
icon.
screen. Yeah, what we're doing here is
God, these guys are fucking
we
driving
are
me
in
nuts
the
already.
Nairon.
in the center of Pattaya, driving out, and you will see a little bit of detour here. And if you guys want to have a longer trip and stay here for a while, here you have very cheap rent, long term, and apparently a lot of working girls live here too. So
Cool.
you have, in the morning when you drink coffee.
Well,
a nice view.
Peter, that's some fantastic information that none of us knew. There's working girls in Pattaya, and they sell their pussies.
It will be a little bit bumpy.
On the right side, we have 2 7-Elevens and a coffee shop, and on the left, 4 prostitutes.
No. The information you didn't know is where. Tell them the information you didn't know is where they live.
I
Yeah,
don't give
the
a fuck
girls
where
live
they
here
live,
in-
though.
in
That's the
Ireland.
thing. We
Yeah.
don't give a fuck where they
It's
live.
complex, a little bit like a village.
Ah,
And because
Jesus
rent here
Christ.
is good, we have pool, everything is very central.
next he's gonna start
So,
pitching a fucking
all the
condo.
girls live here in Ireland. We have usually when we have no
Camera, watch the camera.
No vaginas? What?
house about
Keep your eyes on the camera.
1,000 people of working girls living here.
There's more than 1,000 people, Peter. 1,000 prostitutes. More than 1,000. Many more.
Just
Anyone
in
else
this
getting
complex.
a huge echo?
Yeah, only in this complex.
Okay, listen,
Cannot
you guys
see
got to
what's
stop for a minute, all right? Hang on. I'm putting them on mute. I want to know, is there an echo on my voice?
No.
Okay. Let me turn them back on, and you can hear if there's an echo with them. All right. Anyone else getting a huge echo? Yeah, soy cowboy. I guess what's the deal now? You don't have you lost your commentary job. You brought somebody else along. There's,
I know.
you know, what happened to the play-by-play? We had the play-by-play there.
Well,
Who's
I'm
the-
just going to enjoy the ride and listen to the comments, watch the comments on the chat, and might be
All right.
right.
Who's the new commentator guy? Where's he from?
Peter from Pattaya. Pattaya Peter.
No, the commentary guy.
He's Pattaya Peter.
Oh, okay. Where's he
Yeah.
from?
He's from Germany.
Cool. That's what I thought.
Chanel.
Well, then why'd you ask?
I love Germany because I didn't want
I'm Pattaya
to
Peter.
offend him if he's not.
You
I'm
didn't
from-
want to assume.
I'm from Germany, but I speak English.
Yes.
Well, that's a
Yeah.
bonus.
Yeah.
That's a bonus because we all speak English in this. Well, I think we try to speak English in this chat.
I love
here.
Germany.
What is this? Everyone has echo, boys. I don't know what the fuck that means. Yes, Dre. Does 7-Eleven sell
it's good, but
condoms?
Pattaya is better.
Yes, they do.
Well, I put on my headphones.
Pattaya is better than what? The toilet? 1,000. Only 1,000.
Then Germany.
Just
I have a little bit delay
well,
when I
that may-
answer.
all right. That's okay. I can. It's better than Germany. I'll give you that. No, just the driver. What the hell? Boy, this is a test for me, guys. Testing of my patience. Soy has echo. I got the echo cancellation on.
And I just put on my headphones, so that should, if I did.
Yeah, you need headphones, Chucky. I believe. No
Will it
echo
work?
for Chucky now.
Will it work if I use earpods?
Yes. Oh, I don't know. Probably. Yes.
Because I don't have regular headphones. I don't even have a jack port. So.
Sprechen Sie Deutsch? Small condoms. They have magnums also if you look around. Pattaya, this is the rugged
Hier
part of
spreche
Pattaya
Deutsch.
here. Sprechen Sie Deutsch? Yeah, there must be a lag on yours. I don't know how come, but no echo anymore. Good. Good day there, Mr. Monash. What DPK? I wear Magnum. Yeah, I use the Super XXL Magnum. Got a special order 'em. Who are we missing? We're missing Chucky. He's going to get his little headphones. All right, where are we, Pattaya Bob, Mr. Pattaya Peter? What are we doing here? We got things to talk about while we cruise, so let me know what we're doing here.
We are
10
now
minutes.
on the main road on the Sukhumvit, and we are heading for a little coffee shop.
You know the name of the little coffee shop?
And I hope we get you some nice things to watch. Yeah, will be a nice one. And
Yeah, what's the name of the coffee shop? Do you know?
yeah,
I guess not. There's a lag.
Emerson.
Regina Coffee.
Yeah, Vagina coffee.
What, Gina?
It's Vagina coffee.
Fuck off.
Yeah,
What,
like
Gina?
vagina.
Yeah, I understand. You know damn well it ain't
Yeah,
called.
really. It's a
It's not
coffee
what
shop
Gina.
with a smile at the crack of dawn.
The crack of dawn. Okay.
So how does it sound
Oh
now?
Jesus Christ! Well, put your head
I'm
up.
wearing
I can't
headphones now.
see you. Do you look at the frame? I mean, am I like the most technically capable person on this panel here? Because I'm not very fucking.
I
capable,
don't know,
I
but
can tell you.
you're
You hear me all
you're
right?
definitely
The
you're
grouchiest.
definitely the
What's
grouchiest
going
on the
on?
panel,
Thank you.
without a doubt.
I
So now we
aim
are in
to
the.
please. You know what it is. All right, I know what it is.
Don't rest
I
on
haven't
your
had my
sword.
fucking coffee yet. That's why. Son of a bitch. That's why I don't have
Yeah.
any caffeine in me. I'm like,
You better
Well,
get
you're
coffee.
finished now, right?
I can see you, hear you. Everything is good. Let's take a look at Chucky.
Grouchy man.
There's Chucky.
Yes.
He's looking good. Very good, Chucky. And there's the one and only
Chucky
Soy Dog Cowboy. Chucky what?
I said
Chucky
Chucky
Wow?
waited in line for 16 hours. Chuck
I tell
waited
you
in
what.
line for 16 hours.
Okay, hang on hold that thought, Chucky. Okay, 1 second. Let me put this back over. I'm gonna put a little. I don't know if I can do this or not. How do you do
I
it?
have my mic muted.
I am gonna step out of this. No, you don't have your mic muted. I can hear you. Oh, oh, this is memorable.
You're listening.
I need a producer, Chucky. I thought you were somebody who could handle these things.
Well, first thing is you got to get the high maintenance
Well, you're
talent
hearing
to
me
calm
through
down.
Peter's mic.
What high maintenance talent? We don't have any talent here, much less high maintenance.
You're the
I'm
no.
not
The
high
talent means
maintenance.
the host of the show.
Oh, that's me. Oh, I see. All right, listen. I'm going to
Yeah,
excuse myself.
talent.
Run downstairs, get my coffee, and then come back in. All right,
You
I'll be
know
back.
the term "one-eyed among the blind."
No,
Oh, well,
I
it's
don't.
just
Say what?
us.
Yeah, it'll just be you for like 2 minutes, 3 minutes. All right.
That's us here.
All right.
There we go.
Oh, he's really gone.
It is. So, ladies and gentlemen,
Okay.
look,
When we get to
So
this
we are
stream is going
now heading to the direction of the
Rogue.
beach.
I like that tower. That tower is really cool. That's a
It
big
is
broadcast tower.
It is indeed.
Is it
Nuat.
FM?
No static
Couldn't
at
tell.
all.
Yeah, I remember that song. I remember the movie. I saw the movie.
Yeah. I remember that movie too.
I used to.
Great.
I used to.
Now on the second row.
I used to be a radio
Circle.
DJ.
yeah, second road is one way, man.
Oh, well, that's cool then, you know. Yeah. I used to love Steely Dan.
Yeah, that's actually my the coolest radio song ever. It really is.
Well, you know, Steely Dan had, you know, such a unique way of writing music. They don't follow standard formulas, and they're just, you know, really just terrific. So,
Wow, you know a lot about music.
well, I mean, I love music, and I play, you know, the banjo, actually, believe it or not.
Really?
But,
Wow, that's cool.
yeah, yeah. But I love music. But I'm also old enough, you know, to be from that era. So,
When we're both in Thailand at the same time, I will give you a collection of music that is 98% of every hit song from 1920 to now, and they're all categorized in folders.
wow, that's amazing. You should upload that to Spotify. You'll create a playlist.
Watch the camera. You're getting this versus
Can you
something
do
out
that
there.
I think so.
with MP3s?
I don't know about that.
Oh, wow,
They
that's
would have
cool.
to be the songs. The songs would have to be, I think, in Spotify already, which they probably are. They have such a huge library about now. But I don't know. That's a good question. Let me look that up. Uploading music to Spotify.
Like example, this collection, if you search the Beatles, you get about 95 songs. If you search Frank Sinatra, you get 107 songs. You just literally, it's like every hit song.
It's amazing.
Every
Yeah.
my friend made the collection. He was a radio programmer, and just before he passed away, Dick Clark knocked on his door, and he was the research director for Dick Clark's books, and he knew more about music than any person I've ever known in my life.
Why don't you ask them what they want to do? Do you want to go to Soy 6
Chad, what you want to see? First the beach or the coffee?
or Soy 6?
Or Soy 6?
Everything. I'm sure I'll like everything. Whatever you guys want. Maybe you can find a bitch, as they say in the Philippines. Let's go
Everything?
to the bitch.
Oh, okay, because you cannot read the chat right now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It's early.
All right.
I know. It's only 9:30 in the morning.
Yeah, it's 6:30 here p.m.
We go to the beach.
Then we'll go back.
Cool.
Soy 6 and we'll have coffee.
So where are you from in Germany? Where are you from in Germany?
North
I guess you can't hear me.
Rhine-Westphalia. That's near Cologne, Essen, somewhere there. The big industry area.
Oh, okay.
So it's a
I've been
huge
to Cologne.
contrast to Pattaya in Thailand.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I've been to Germany about 5 times.
It's a gimbal. You can never touch it.
I think I've been to about 5 cities or 6 cities, something like that. I love German cars.
How did you
what?
like
In fact,
it?
I really only like German
Cold,
cars.
smoggy.
Only I like. Oh, at the beach?
Yeah.
Gennaro,
Yeah,
fuck
the cars
off,
are
Gennaro.
good. Yeah, but unaffordable in Thailand here because of the 200% luxury tax.
Oh, I know, it's crazy. You know, cars are really cheap in America, and the banks and the like BMW Financial, they have like 1% interest. It's very easy to get a car in America.
Yeah, it's crazy how expensive it is in Thailand for anything like that.
All right.
Yeah,
I'm back.
yeah.
That's right, baby. And Jared, don't even try to rev me up. Don't try to rev me up. I don't need any revving.
Yeah.
Do you have your
Because
coffee?
they really, you need to have a factory here to get less taxes. It's difficult for most of the car producers.
There you go. All right.
But even those cars that are manufactured
Nobody
in Thailand
mention
are
hotties,
expensive.
rap god, or weens.
So
Oh,
later,
and do
when
not
we
mention
drive
the
here
war.
on the beach road, we will see a lot of girls. But now I guess they are still sleeping.
You're not going to see any fucking girls. It's too early. What the fuck?
You
even
better
on
drink that coffee faster.
Even in the evenings,
Yeah, I said so. It's too early.
maybe you're gonna see exactly. They're all sleeping. They don't wake up before fucking 10 o'clock. Maybe at night you'll see a dozen of them. Well, maybe more now. I don't know.
They're all in a coma.
Yeah. Stephen Monash, Steely Dan is slang for vibrator. Biden is going to save. Oh yeah, Biden isn't going to save anything. I hate to tell you, he's not off to a good start. Who the fuck kills, I don't know how many jobs, thousands and thousands of jobs during a fucking pandemic. I mean, phase the fucking thing out. Let the people have a little bit of time. Do something. But don't just, oh, well, sorry, you're out of work tomorrow. Doesn't sit well with me.
You're talking about the pipe. You're talking about the pipeline.
Yeah.
You know, pipelines are green. They don't burn anything. When oil has to be transferred in a ship,
Tell
or
that
a
to the
train,
workers who got
it
laid
burns.
off. Okay. Tell that to the people who got laid off.
No, they would. They would agree with me. I'm pro pipeline.
I understand. So then, why the fuck are they out of work, Chuck?
Because of what Joe Biden did.
Okay, that's what I'm saying. Why would he do that?
Let's try and stay off politics if we can.
I'm just saying, why the fuck would he do that?
Because he's a Democrat. That's
Okay,
like a core,
there we go.
A core
there we go.
belief of a Democrat.
All right, let's get back to the soy here. All right, I'll let everybody enjoy without me screaming over everybody. I feel like Howard Stern today, not Joe Rogan or Scott Mallon.
You know, I've met
Wunderbar.
Howard Stern. He's a hell of a lot nicer. He's a hell of a lot nicer than
I
you.
talked to him on the phone once. I did do that.
Cool.
Chuck, what I could use is you to be like you could be the producer and get these guys in Pattaya to figure out the technical part of their driving around. You know, at least the camera is pointed straight.
Yeah, I don't know what what the technical problems are. I wouldn't have any knowledge of that.
Oh,
I think the only technical.
Yeah, little baby steps.
I think the only technical problem that we have is you without coffee.
What was that? I couldn't hear you.
Our only technical problem is
Oh,
you.
now you're back. You were saying that I was such a wonderful guest that it's great that I have a good cup of coffee in front of me. Thank you. I was in Germany in the 40s. Have not been back since. Thank you. I guess you could call me that.
Wow.
Working on German cars is the worst thing to do. Oh, shit. Wait a minute. Here we go. Where was I? Has there been a don't mention the war comment? No, there hasn't. There hasn't. Morning Glory.
What war, Scott?
I don't know what war. Ask Mr. Dallow. I don't know which war he's referring to now. There's still working girls there. There are still some girls there, of course, but how many did you guys go to the bars last night? Pattaya Bob and Pattaya Peter?
No, we didn't go last night. We wanted to go maybe today and stream, but right now most of the girls are just coming back because the bar's opening just yesterday. So it will take a while until the bars are filled up again.
Mm-hmm. And how filled up are they going to be when there's no tourists there?
Not much.
Because most of the girls, they go back to their families when there was 1 month no bars open, because it's difficult for them to when they cannot earn money.
And how are they going to earn money? Who are they going to earn the money from? The expats? When there's no tourists or there's very few tourists?
There's
another issue too, and that is that
no tourists. But most of the girls also work sometimes in coffee shops and do other jobs for the Thais who come here on vacation.
So the whores are working in coffee shops. Is that what you're saying? The prostitutes are working in coffee shops now.
Yes, true. Really, it's a little bit funny. Yeah, but it's true.
Like at Starbucks. Where's the coffee shop that you guys are going to? I thought we were going to be there by now. Are you guys going into the
No, not
coffee shop? Or?
Starbucks. They
Starbucks doesn't hire
now we're
hookers.
just driving around and slowly coming to the area. Yeah, we're going into the coffee shop. Of course we do.
I tell you what, Peter.
Now, for Starbucks, you have to have this barista school training.
No, you don't.
And now we're going into.
That's not true, Peter. Fucking A. Peter.
Soy 6.
Listen, Peter. I wanted to. Why don't we talk about something that the guys will find interesting? Whatever happened to your old girlfriend?
Yeah.
What happened to her? Is she gone now, or is she still your girlfriend?
My old. Yeah, she's still good. She has her work. She works in a.
Yeah, but is she still your girlfriend?
We are just friends. But she still works in a Japanese
friends.
company.
I didn't ask you all that. I don't care about all that. What was the deal with her? I'm trying to remember now, because that is something that these guys will find interesting. Wasn't she an older woman or something like that?
Here's the coffee shop where we're going.
All right, are there whores in there?
Show them Southern coffee.
What, was she 22?
No,
Yeah, she was about my age. Maybe no, 2 years younger.
I thought you said she was older than you.
Again?
I thought you said she was older than you. Like 2 years older than you or something like that.
Yeah, she's older than me. Yeah,
Okay.
that's
How
true.
old are you?
2 years.
How old are you?
Yeah.
How old is he, Scott?
I don't know.
Yeah, it just happened. I met her when I was working in the Bangkok Pattaya hospital, and she had there her checkup for her company.
Yeah, but so
Good
why
time.
did you stop seeing her then? Exactly, Victor. Thank you. Victor, good luck with that. I'm going to need one too. After this stream.
You know, there are a lot of temptations here.
So then, okay. All right. So how long were you with her?
And I try to not take every temptation, but it's not good for a relationship.
How long were you with her?
4 years.
So you were with her for 4 years, and basically the temptation was too great.
Yeah, you're laughing. Try to do that here. Yes.
Well, I'm not even going to comment on that, because I think my feelings are well known about Pattaya. And that's one of the reasons why is I don't want to get dragged into all that shit, you know. It's too easy. And not that it's not easy here. If you want it to be easy, it'll be easy. But, you know, wasn't she the one, but I'm trying to remember because it's been a couple of months. But wasn't she like the one who was like always on your ass or something like that? She was constantly, she wanted you to do this or do that or something. I forget. There was a reason why you were like, she was driving you crazy.
Yeah, she tries a little bit bossy because she's a major manager in that company, and it's more like I would say Western relationship.
It was like a Western relationship. Okay.
So
well, that's
interesting.
Compared
to, yeah, nothing you compare.
But she's a Thai girl.
Normal Thai relationship you have here.
Wait a minute. You got to stop right there. Normal Thai relationship in Pattaya? There's...
So
I don't know of any... I mean, you know, I know I'm generalizing, but... in Pattaya, there are very few...
Again?
In Pattaya, there are very few what most people would consider normal relationships. You know what I mean? Like, normal being... the guys, let's just let him do his thing here, all right?
There's your barista, Gennaro.
Gennaro, there's a barista. Aren't you thrilled?
So let me tell some facts about the normal girls here. If you like to hear it.
Go ahead. Go ahead. I want to hear your take on the normal girls because just go ahead. This lag is killing us, man.
Okay, so Pattaya is mostly considered a small town, which is not. Yeah, I know. I have lag, so I just keep
That's all right.
talking.
What do you want to eat?
And it's like how to say.
What do you want to eat?
You have they're confusing me. Just coffee.
It's so
I just to
difficult for you
try
to
to
talk.
explain here a little bit. So it's there's a lot of outskirts here where the normal people live, and these people work in Amata City or Pluateng. These are towns 45 minutes away, and or 30 minutes away by car, and they have like 3 million workers there. It's a whole industry complex, and there the normal people work, and you don't see them usually in the entertainment areas, but you can meet them at maybe Terminal 21 sometimes. But then they go out for a nice evening, eat something, and it's also not that they earn a little. They earn quite good. So my ex-girlfriend had like maybe salary of 120,000 baht a month. That's very decent, even for European standards. Or
How long have you been here, Peter, in Thailand?
so if you
I know you can't do two things at once. You want
9
something?
years,
9 years.
It's a long time. That's a pretty
about
good
9
run.
years, and I worked 3
a long
years
time.
in the Bangkok Pattaya hospital. Then I got an offer.
What were
yes,
you, an international coordinator? You were a coordinator there? You know, like you helped with the international relations between the patients
yes,
and the.
just
Okay.
translator guy.
Oh, okay. Okay.
How much
Do you speak,
does that pay?
Well, Chuck, get in the picture, please.
So that is
Fucking
maybe
A, man.
for the people who want to
hang
know
on,
what
I'm
it
getting
is.
something.
We are like that's a people who
Go ahead. Sorry, Peter.
work in the hospital, and if someone comes from a language and cannot speak English or Thai, we translate them from English to
Yeah, I
the
know. They used to
language
have
like
them.
German or Japanese or Chinese or
We
some
understand.
other languages.
They used to. There used to be. I used to live right next to Waitani Hospital in Bangkok, and I knew there was 4 or 5 people. I knew one of the guys who was a translator, and I knew 2 of the girls. And then they changed it over. There was a Russian girl there, and there was a Somalian girl there, or an Ethiopian girl rather. And then they had all different kinds. And there ended up now. There's probably 10, and they moved the whole. They have their own department. Before it was just a row of chairs where everybody sat down and they did their thing, you know. But
Peter, do you speak
Yes.
Thai? You speak Thai fluently? Peter, do
Yeah,
you
I
speak?
speak a little bit Thai, but the translation always was like from English to, let's say, for me, German, and
Okay.
then back from German to English.
So not fluent, just a little bit. Okay.
How much does that job pay?
How much money do you have in your bank account?
Yeah,
currently?
not fluent. I can read a little bit, can write a little bit, but it's a horrible thing for me. So
Scott,
he's
can you
asking
ask
you
him?
how.
I don't think he can hear me.
I don't know.
He
I
can
haven't
hear you.
looked.
He can hear you. But
Must be-
move
must be
over in the picture,
fantastillions.
Chuck.
Okay.
Jesus. It's like why don't I go like this? Yeah, so you know, I was standing online at the bank the other day. I had my tongue up this chick's ass.
That's
Yeah.
an improvement, actually, Scott.
There you go.
So
Yeah.
the sign
Yeah.
across the street.
Okay.
Why the f- was it? Wash your hands. Wash your hands. Wash your hands above an alley. Why? That I guess.
Carlos. Oh God. Nobody caught that there, huh?
Yeah, translator, which languages?
You're translating in English. They're giving you a hard time. What's your ATM pin? Oh God. All right, what is this washer? I don't even see that. I gotta put my glasses on.
Yeah, right across the street, huge sign. I mean, I assume it's for like a COVID thing, but it's a weird
Oh,
placement.
Langmu, Langmu, Langmu.
Yeah, wash your hands, but it looks like it's just an alley. So
Well, I just want to remind people driving by.
wash your hands.
Monash is sick. I'm
Up.
sick too, believe me. You know, I don't know what it is, but
It's funny. I've been so tired lately. Like, just cannot.
me too, man.
Run down for no reason.
Yeah, me too. I mean, extremely run down. Like, you know, but the thing is that you know, I'll fall asleep at 7 or 8 o'clock, and then I'll wake up at 1 o'clock in the morning. I'll stay up for 3 hours, and then I'll fall asleep for 2 hours, and then I'm exhausted. You know, and then I go walk for 4 or 5 hours sometimes. You
I
know,
know.
or I walk for an hour,
Well,
and you
that's
know,
good.
out
At
in the
least.
heat.
I'm not even doing that. I should.
Yeah, I do
Tomorrow.
take naps. I take an old man nap.
Me too.
Me and Jono, and now Soy Dog Cowboy, we all take old man naps.
I love it.
Your day is coming. You're going to be taking old man naps soon. Why are we focused out, not in? Can we focus in on the what's happening in the coffee shop?
The coffee shop. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait.
Can we
I
can we
will
view
do
can we
that.
view the coffee shop? That would be a good thing. I think. I don't know. Maybe not. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I'm taking
Let
I'm
me
taking
get
a
better
nap right
position
now.
for sitting. There
Carlos,
you see. Pattaya
Carlos,
Bob.
you have it. You just take a look at my face, all right? And I think you understand exactly what I'm saying.
Take a good look
Jesus
at my
fucking
face.
Christ. I rang in sick to work today. The boss says, "How sick are you?" I said, "I'm in bed with my sister." Is that sick enough? Oh,
Wait a minute.
God.
Is
So,
this
Peter, go ahead. Go ahead.
Where's this coffee place?
It's Southern Coffee. I don't know where it is.
Oh, no, maybe it's different. It looked like a place on the Second Road I used to go to.
At Soy 6. At Soy 6.
Yeah,
I would say in the middle of Soy 6.
Really?
Monash, be nice. Try to be nice.
This is on Soy 6?
And so
Thank
here
you,
you
Carlos.
can see
Oh,
the
yeah.
signs. Maybe you remember them.
Well, I know the bar. Is that a new coffee place? That wasn't there when I was there, unless I
This
totally
is on Soy
missed it.
6, yes.
How long have they been there?
Ask how long it's been there.
Yes, it's quite new. Because a lot of coffee shops and places are closing because of the queue.
Yeah. But I
I
don't
know, but
know.
how long has that place been there? That's
And
what we
then
want to know.
now people start to reopen again because the rents went down and all better now.
Okay. How long has this coffee place been there?
I will ask.
Thank you.
Moment. How long? Can you ask them how long they are here already?
Who, me?
Yeah.
When you start self-coffee?
48 years.
3 months.
3 months. They are here since.
I knew it.
3
See?
months.
I
All
knew
right,
it.
so it's fairly new.
Yeah, okay, because that's great, man. I hope they're open late at night, when things get back
What are
to
we
normal.
looking at now? Jesus Christ. You know what? Here, I'm sorry. I can't handle this shit. You know, if I was fucking Howard Stern making $48 million a year or whatever the fuck he makes, you
What
know
a
what
man.
I'd be doing right now.
1, 2.
Give me one
I
second.
think you know. Chucky,
You'd be wanking.
no, I wouldn't be wanking. I don't like to wank. Honestly, I don't like it. Why? What am I married for? You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
You'd be driving a Ferrari. You'd be driving a Ferrari.
I might have one in the garage. I don't think I'd be driving it. I'd have somebody else driving for me.
Okay. Cool.
Can we turn the camera back on there, Pattaya Bob?
You have a Rolls Royce.
Jesus fucking criminy. There you go. Woohoo! We're back in business.
It's on. It just temporarily had a small blip. There was a black.
Can we
girl
go back
walked by
inside of the coffee shop,
in favor
please?
of National Black Month.
No, don't say that, please. Yeah, let's go back in the coffee shop, not your arm and not the Soho bar, but inside the coffee shop or something interesting. I thought there was all these prostitutes walking around. I thought they're working now. I thought they're working in the coffee shops now.
Something.
Robert, we can just look at you. That's fine. It's all right.
At 11 o'clock there will be.
Takes, I guess, 2 hours. Yeah.
Yeah, and then there's
well.
a couple thousand of them sitting at the coffee shop there waiting for their man. Jesus Christ. Robert, we can look at you. That's okay. I mean, none of us are all that handsome. I mean, come on. This way we can have a chat directly with you. There's nothing going on.
Hang on a second. There's
You know.
actually stuff. There's actually stuff happening.
I don't see a goddamn thing happening, Bob.
Oh, I think a lot of people
trying
think
to
you're handsome, Scott. Remember
Flip the
when we
camera,
went?
but I have
Remember
to
when
go
we went to
side up.
Nepal?
When I'm cleaned up a little bit, yeah. Maybe.
That guy that you met in Nepal, he had a crush on you.
Oh, God. It's just what I fucking
I'm
want,
serious.
Chucky.
I'm not joking.
I understand you're serious, but,
And
you
it
know,
just
I
went
don't
over your head.
swing that way. I don't swing that way.
I didn't say you should. I didn't say you should.
I
I just thought it
understand.
was
I
funny.
understand. You just said, yeah, you thought it was
And-
funny.
And you
I
had,
was like, okay, I'm waiting. I thought, what? Was there some chick in Nepal that was after me? And I don't remember one. No, it was a guy. Excuse me. There were the little girls. They liked me in the. Remember? In the little. Remember? Listen, Chucky and I went to Nepal together. We also went to Bangladesh, but we went to Nepal. And in Nepal, we met this guy. I met him actually. This little guy. We're a little yoked guy, a little stud, you know. Which you know, whatever. But he said to Chuck and I after a long conversation, he said, "Hey, would you guys like to come to this wedding and you know check it out and see what it's like?" We said, "Yeah, okay, sure."
Cute.
So they took us, him and his buddy, took us to this wedding, and we went to this. Wedding there in some part of Kathmandu, and everybody's dancing, and I'm like shooting video, and Chucky's standing there talking to people, and I'm talking to people, Chokdi, Chungale, and then these little girls, they all wanted to take their picture with me and stand by me, and I'm like, they must have thought I was the star or something because I was holding up the recording things or something. I don't know what it was. But you remember, I got all kinds of pictures with them, and I'm like, I can't show these pictures. People are going to think I'm a freaking, I'm Chester,
oh, they acted like they were totally after you.
Yeah, they
It was
did.
weird.
What were they? They were like, some of them were, let's just say that they were young. That's all I'm going to say. I don't want to say anything else. And they were totally after me, like, like circled around me. They all want to know what I had to say, and unbelievable.
And they
All right.
They were dancing with you.
Yeah, they did dance with me. They took me out and made me dance with them. I went out and danced with these little kids, in Nepal, and it was fun though. You know, the food.
and
Remember
the
the
people in
food we
Nepal,
had? They were great.
yes,
They were great. What is all that static? Do we hear? Is that from you guys or from what? Oh,
It's
how
a,
cute! Sharing headphones. Well, it is kind of
very
cute.
romantic.
It's
Not from
cute.
us.
You guys sharing headphones. It's very cute.
You must hear the birds.
Is that what it is?
I
Lovely
do hear the
couple.
birds. And
Share your straws. I'm getting
All right.
Yeah,
suicidal.
we are. We are.
Thank you, Longhorns. I
Yes, so
understand.
cute.
Believe me,
That's
I'm
always what
already
the
there.
girls say.
Oh,
And
God.
handsome.
I and you believe these girls? I mean, listen. I don't believe a goddamn thing that comes out of those girls there in Pattaya, and I'm serious.
100%. They would never lie. You know that. They would never
Yes,
lie.
right. Yeah, they would never lie. All right. I got a shirt I want to
Well,
give
you
you.
know, it takes one to know one.
It's the definition of a chowderhead. No, I'm afraid in this case it doesn't. Circle back to triangles. Yes, we're back on the topic of triangles. Did someone get some sauerkraut? Oh God. You know, I like some good bratwurst and sauerkraut. Nothing like it, man. Very good.
No, the real benefit is when you
yeah,
truly live here, that then you have to get connected to the people to the women and girls who really live here too and have nothing to do with nightlife business. So if you want to have a relationship, it's possible, but it's not
Nobody
like
wants a
easy.
relationship
You can't
anymore.
go to the places where normal tourism takes place. That's there you won't find the people because they are offended of that.
They're offended by them. Will you say that
No, they're
again?
offended by staying walking down in the prostitution area.
Yeah, look, when I was working in the hospital, for example, there are a lot of nurses who live and work. There are hundreds, 300 something nurses or more, but they don't go, or most of them don't go to the entertainment areas
No,
because they
listen,
don't want to
Peter,
be
no
thrown in the
fucking
lot with
Peter,
well, the working girls.
Peter, not. You know what? I dare say, damn near zero.
There's a delay.
Yeah, I understand. Zero nurses. Very few. I'll put it that way. Very, very few. Very few regular working girls, and I mean working as in offices, as in the police department, as in very few will ever even be seen in those areas. They won't. It's not even an issue. It's not even a hey, let's go. Most of them will not go
That's true. They
ever.
it's
Gennaro.
That's
Oh,
why
Longhorn.
yeah, absolutely.
that's why
So that
Scott,
means
no
also
one can
that
find a
if
good
if
relationship in
guys who
those
come here
areas.
for a
Wait a
holiday,
minute. Wait a minute.
you nearly have
God, this fucking
zero
lag is
chance to
killing
meet
us.
to meet the
Can you
normal
guys
girls
figure
because you
something
don't
out
know
with the
where to
lag?
go
Jesus fucking Christ.
to the places where.
It's driving me nuts, this fucking lag. All right, listen.
Pretty bad.
You guys got a
Hey,
lag.
Ross,
You guys got a
Let me see
lag.
if we can. Let me see if we can maybe take the video down a bit.
Okay, so yeah, we know it's very difficult because you ask something and until I answer
Yeah,
it
I
takes
know.
so much
I
time
know.
because of the lags.
I know, but nobody else has a delay. You're the only one with the delay.
Yeah, it must be on our system.
Let me see how we can see if maybe I'm broadcasting
My
too high
eyes
a
and
quality.
ears are starting to bleed. Oh my God. Yeah, I know. I know. I get it. I get it, Carlos.
So I think
We
as a tourist, when you only be here like 2 weeks to 4 weeks, you have a good chance to meet women in the shopping centers, in the fancy ones, because there they go with their friends, hang out, look shopping, eating in the restaurants there. There's the only chance for you as a tourist to meet normal people, because they won't show up in any of the entertainment areas. Zero chance.
Well, I've been saying this for a long time, Peter. If you're coming for 2 to 4 weeks, you better be a damn good-looking guy, and you better have something going for you if you want to have any chance of landing. I mean, maybe you can pick one up and bang her, some decent girl, if you got a little bit of game and you're halfway decent looking. But otherwise, I wouldn't even waste my time trying, because that's what it is. It's pretty much a waste. Unless you speak Thai, forget about it. It's just not worth it. That's why these places are so popular, because guys don't want to have to learn how to speak Thai. They just want to come to Thailand, get drunk,
but
have fun, and bang some chicks. All right, Bum Gun Chucky, are you still here?
yeah, if you want to just having fun, stick to the entertainment areas. You will have everything you need there, really. But if you want to meet normal people, you have to put effort in. Maybe we can one day make a chat, and I explain a little bit how you get a slight chance to meet normal people, but then the relationship will be totally different from
You're
what you
preaching to the
experience
choir,
with
Peter.
entertainment girls.
Peter,
Totally different.
you are preaching to the choir, my friend. I have built this channel on telling guys about how
It's a
to
delay,
look out for certain
Scott.
girls, how to to what to look for in decent girls. I've been doing this for a long time, and I've been here for 3 times longer than you have. And while you're in Pattaya, I dare say in Pattaya, most of the time, all you're going to get if in Pattaya, unless you live there and you speak some of the language, most of the time, all you're going to get is some chick from a bar. That's what you're going to get, because that's what it's set up for. At least in Bangkok, there are places that are, I mean, in Pattaya, if you're staying somewhere outside the entertainment area and you speak some Thai and
Yes.
you've been there for a while, of course you're going to have a chance with some normal girl. Now, would I want to get a girl? I would not recommend it to somebody who has not been in Thailand for a while or who doesn't speak the language. It's just stupid to me to go to Pattaya and try to find a good girl. And then what happens is you go home and like your friends and family are going, yeah. So what'd you do? Oh, I went to Pattaya. Yeah, I met the most wonderful girl. And immediately on their mind, now if you don't care, that's one thing. But immediately on maybe your parents' minds, your siblings' minds, everybody else, they're like going, what the fuck, man? You go to Pattaya to find the dream girl, your dream girl, the girl of your dreams. I mean, it's just not a. I know so many guys who I said to them, don't go to Pattaya to meet your fucking girlfriend. You don't need to do that. If you meet her there because you've been living there for a while, okay, that's understandable. But don't say, I'm going to go live in Pattaya. You've never been anywhere in Thailand. You don't speak the fucking language and expect to meet the girl of your dreams. It's not going to happen. Most of the time, what will happen is you'll meet some chick who worked in a bar or whatever, and sometimes that's okay, but sometimes, some guys get ripped off.
Yep.
Lucky Bob and Pete are handsome men.
Yeah, Scott
Steven.
is the prenuptial Patty basher.
Listen, I just think it's there for one reason. That's what it's there for. It's like a large Nana Plaza. Now, if you go outside of the, you know, uh, Main Street or Walking Street and Beach Road and that kind of thing, of course it's different. Listen, the thing is that I'm saying these things. I don't say it out of disrespect for anybody or for the place. I just say it because I believe it. Chiang Mai is a place where to me that would be better. If you really want to hook up with some chick, you want to go live somewhere. To me, Chiang Mai would be a better place to live.
I think you're right in many places.
Technical difficulties? What? Oh, we lost you. Can you hear me? Yeah, exactly. Thank you.
And Chiang
We'll,
Mai is also a very good place for meeting normal people. Bangkok, I would say, you run into some problems because Bangkok is too big really to build up something. It's too big, too busy.
to build up what?
I think you need to develop
Like a
circles
business. Peter has a business.
of
Yeah, like
areas
businesses,
and
like relationships.
No, come on, Peter. You're saying Bangkok is too big to build up relationships with people? Come on, man.
That's ridiculous.
I
Yeah.
know Bangkok quite
Exactly.
well.
I mean, listen, Peter.
It's too
I
big.
mean, New York City is
Yeah.
like one of the biggest cities in the world when people have relationships.
I picked a fine time to stop drinking. My tilak is in Pattaya. Malin's scathing remarks.
Okay, you go to Bangkok in holiday. It's difficult.
What's difficult?
Oh, I see. I see. What Peter means is on a holiday, if you go to Bangkok, it's much more difficult because the variety of people, because of the size of the area, it's going to be very difficult for you to meet the same people
Yeah.
from day to day.
Oh, okay.
But if you live there,
Not if
then
you're
it's
staying
fine.
in the same fucking area. I mean, you stay in the same hotel for 3 weeks. You're meeting the same people in the area, but you may be traveling some places. But you might be doing that if you're in Pattaya too. So I don't know. I think
I
it's.
don't know. Yeah, listen, all these young kids that go to a hostel, they're fucking on the first night,
Exactly.
know.
Gennaro, I understand what you're saying, but yes, they are. My remarks are scathing, and there's a reason for it. You know,
what
and
hostel was that? Going down
what, what hostel don't they do that,
Dude,
Bob?
when you're young and good looking, you can go to any place here and you have fun in the first night.
Well,
That's
let
not a
me put it to
challenge.
you. Let me put it to you guys this way.
I don't know. I never stayed at a hostel, so unfortunately, I blew by that experience.
What is this? Hard drugs. Have you been watching the same stream? I don't know. I'm fucking. We can always move to Portland and try some hard drugs. I guess Pattaya is a better option than Portland. I mean, I would say it's about a fucking 1,000 times better than Portland. And so listen. I mean, I've been to Pattaya in the last couple of years now. I've been there
but
4
there's
or
no
5
drugs
times. It's not that I hate the place. It's just for me, for my lifestyle, it's not a place I want to go. And if I was somebody as a tourist, I always recommend people go there at least once or twice, especially if they're a male tourist. They're female tourists, go there once. But yeah, there's a reason why that I'm saying these things because some of the comments, they're always anecdotal comments. Mine, as well as Peter's, as well as Soy Dog Cowboys, everybody's. That's what they are. Yeah, you go to Pattaya for the cultural experience. The thing with Pattaya is you go there, you go to a bar, a beer bar, you go to a go-go, you go walking around, you go into the fucking Terminal 21,
if there's
and
any
if you want to be,
American lesbian women out there, there are a lot that visit here.
but what the fuck does that matter? What's that? What's the point of that? I'm just curious. What is the point about lesbian women?
Well, you mentioned that women only come here once, and I'm saying
No, what I
that
mean
there are
is,
a lot of regular lesbians that come here
oh,
for the same
God.
thing the men come here for.
Yeah, about what
well, if they're real
percentage?
lesbians, they don't want men.
What percent of women go to Pattaya versus men?
I know at least 15 of them that constantly
And how many men do you
emailing
know?
me about when it will open again, and can I go look up this girl for them?
Yeah, okay.
Well, maybe
Whatever.
100.
Okay, whatever. Then they go. Okay, they go the same amount of time. All right, if that makes you feel better. Jesus Christ. Listen, the bottom line is you can go to fucking Patsy, you can get whatever you want, right? Pretty much whatever you want. You can go to Patsy, you can get it. So I understand what Peter's saying about. Okay, Patsy is
That's the
a
right
relatively
name. Fucking
small
Patty.
area, huh? What was that? This is fucking lag is a nightmare.
I said yes. That's the correct terminology. Fucking patio.
Well, I mean, you know,
Scott,
it is what it is.
Scott,
Dead, yeah.
What?
I have a recommendation.
I don't know if I
Ask a
want it.
question.
Did I ask you
Ask
for
a
the recommendation?
question.
Yeah.
No, this is to help you technical.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Since we have this delay,
Right.
ask a question and then go around to each person to answer the question.
Soy Dog Cowboy, can you hear me?
Yes.
Boom. 1 second delay. Chuck, Mr. Bumgun, Chucky, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
All right. It's about 1.5 seconds, 2 seconds. Patia
I'm
Bob,
experiencing 2 seconds.
Patia Bob, and Patia Peter, can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes.
10-second delay.
Whoa!
So you guys have a 10-second delay. Everybody else has about a 1 second delay. So yeah, that's the issue here.
Wow.
What are you doing? Just look. Are you listening on your phone?
I'm listening with earphones.
Not you.
No, we're listening on a separate phone.
Yeah.
Okay. And you can't listen on your phone because the echo, because you got headphones, right? It wasn't a delay like this before.
Right.
I think what you should do is have one headphone or something like that and just communicate with each other. Because
Yeah,
maybe it's
I
that
don't know why it's so bad today.
maybe it's because you're using a different microphone than before.
Why don't they sign off and sign back on? Sign off and sign back on.
Well, okay, I don't know. Hang on. Let me do something real quick.
Yeah, we can try that.
All right, well, I just did it right now. Hang on a second. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, that's better. Talk
No, it's
again.
not better because I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to them.
Okay.
Yeah, I can
Yes.
hear you fine.
All right, so that was about 5 seconds. All right, Patia Bob and Patia Peter. Excuse me, Chuck. Sorry. Patia Bob, Patia Peter, can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes.
That's about 10 seconds. It's the same.
Yeah.
So anyway, we'll just have to deal with it, all right?
Yeah. Well, now we
All
know
right,
it's
we'll
10
try
seconds,
the
and we'll
mic in
pause.
the phone happens. How's that?
That sounds good. Can you hear me?
Yeah, is that better?
Much better.
Much better.
Oh, this has delay.
Stop. Tell them to sign off and then sign back in. It
No.
might help. Maybe. No? Okay, never mind.
I think there's just as much of a delay.
Patia Bob, can you hear me?
Yeah, let us.
Yes, I can hear you.
1 second delay.
Perfect.
Yes.
All right, so now we're squared away.
Yeah, I think the problem was we were using the other phone to listen instead
Yeah,
of this
probably. I'm planning on spending my golden years in lovely Patia. Are you really, Gennaro? I mean, seriously. And taking golden shower. Oh, God, I don't even know about that shit. Don't do it, Gennaro. You will lose your innocence. Gennaro is nowhere near innocent.
You wise man, Gennaro, wise man.
Stick to baristas. Too late. 10 minutes later. Did he say testicle? I don't know. Houston, do we have contact?
If
Yes, we
you
do.
want to explore the city a little bit different from the normal areas, then contact us. We show you some places where you meet all kinds of normal people.
The rumor on the street is Pattaya has gone lesbian. Pattaya Bob is so nice. Pattaya Bob is very nice. He's very nice. He just had some technical difficulties, that's all. Chuck, laughing my ass off. Carlos, rolling on the floor, laughing my ass off. Bob and Pete are very tolerant. We're all tolerant here now. Same as my students. Thumbs up. Use sign language. Agree. Log in. Log out. Well,
don't say that. You're not tolerant, Scott.
I'm extremely tolerant. I tolerate all kinds of shit. Believe me, half the shit I shouldn't tolerate, but I tolerate it anyway, just because it's less of a hassle.
The fact that you think you shouldn't be tolerant of stuff means you're intolerant.
Only 10 weeks delay. What do you say? I can't hear you now. Only 10 weeks delay when I say something to my students. Like a Monty Python sketch, yes. LOL. Maybe it's the Dick Insider syndrome. Yeah, that was a good one. Dick Insider. All right, now we lost the video. Yes, I tolerate you. Now we lost the video.
Oh, we're back. We're back.
You're back. All right. Where's the baristas? You guys are super handsome and all that.
Come here, say hello.
Yeah, come say hello. Hello, girls. Yes, hello. All right. We got the you got beer there? I'm talking about beer, the barista, not the.
We missed them. Camera.
You missed the girls?
Now at least the audio matches.
Yes, now at least the audio matches. It's working now. Try turning it off.
Yeah, we switched to Bluetooth.
Cool.
Oh, okay. Let me put this back. I'll give you guys a little show here. I need Chucky.
Yes.
I really do need to find some little kid or some guy in school or something. Maybe I can talk to my kid. Find somebody who can help me with the setting everything up on this thing, because it'd be much easier if I had like a little printout and I just went, boom, here's what you need if you want to come onto the stream. If I got to that point, you know what I mean? Like, and for me, I got to use headphones. Last stream was fine.
Last stream was fine for me. This is bad.
Well, that's because of the little setup that they had. It was, it is what it is.
Yeah, it's
all right,
okay.
hang on. Monty Python sketch. It is what it is. Zorba might be. Yeah, do we have any? Do you guys have any like nicknames for your girls in the area there? Like Vegetable Girl, Streetwalker Girl.
Yeah, there's we have Big Milk Girl. We have
big milk, so she has big breasts.
Yes, she calls herself Big Milk.
Because milk.
ผู้ยิ่งนมยาย ผู้ยิ่งนมไหน
I can't even hear him now.
It's a little bit different pronounced.
Okay.
I made once a mistake when I was learning.
Bum gun. Your video's off.
If I wanted to have milk to my coffee, and I said, yes, I wanted to have. I like milk, so and that was wrongly pronounced, so I said I like it. So that's how I learned mood in time.
This kind of, you know what this reminds me of?
Years.
This fucking stream. You know what it reminds me of? Kind of like that movie, A Night at the Roxy, where everybody's talking and everybody thinks everything is great and we know what's going on, but we're all talking over each other and we don't, shit. We're like,
Here we go.
or some kung fu movie. There you go. There you go. Oh.
Yeah, that was
Okay, pulling the trigger.
Too bad. We're going to get them back here for an interview.
Oh,
I think
God.
they're shy.
Just what we want. An interview with a couple of, yeah, okay.
Nice ladies.
We're not going to go that route on this channel. I'm sorry. We want nice girls.
Places are starting to open up now, as you can see.
I think I'm going to, you know what? Chucky, are you there?
Oh, what happened to Chucky?
I don't know what the fuck happened
I'm
to
here.
him. Well,
I'm here. Do you see me?
Well, your video wasn't on before. Did you see that? Did you turn it off? Were you
No, I
doing
didn't
something?
turn it off.
Oh, well, it went off. Yeah, exactly. Is this a Mel Brooks movie? It's like, Jesus, criminy. And I'm being nice.
It's unbelievable.
Chuck,
Well, you
got your-
sound like you're in a better mood, even though this is having problems.
I'm in a fine mood, but it is frustrating. It's frustrating. Turn your fucking camera. Jesus Christ.
Okay.
It's like, I thought everybody here is extremely experienced with all this shit. We all listen, I got to tell you something. When I walk downstairs to get my coffee, all right, I go downstairs. My wife is on a video conference call at her job. No problem. She's got it all set up. She's like telling me, oh, make sure you stay out of this. Yeah, okay. I go in. I hear Alex. I look through his door. He's doing his video schooling. He's doing his online schooling with video through his phone. I come back upstairs. I'm up here, and like all I see is black squares and fucking a lag in the stream, and so I'm like, what the fuck? How come my little kid can do it, but we can't? And I'm not talking specifically about Pattaya Bob and Pattaya Pete. I'm just saying, why is it fucking grown men can't get their shit together and it's like a piece of cake, but my little kid can do it? That's a
When you're
question.
using cellular versus
where are your
Wi-Fi,
kids?
makes a big difference.
Wait a minute. Using cellular versus what?
Versus
Wi-Fi.
Well, aren't you on 4G?
Yeah, but it's not a very good 4G. Soy 6 has lousy coverage. It's limited bandwidth in this area.
On what service?
I'm using DTAC.
Oh, well, there you go. That's your mistake.
What service are you using,
Yeah.
Peter?
AIS.
And Peter's using 3BB, and it's even worse. His lag.
I use
I
AIS.
use AIS, and I don't have any problems because I've walked around there extensively.
Maybe that's what I need to do, switch to AIS.
Listen, I'm bitching and moaning. I'm not bitching and moaning at you. I'm bitching and moaning because I want things to go smoothly, and sometimes they don't. It's not you personally.
But I agree with you. I just need to find out which one's going to work.
I don't know. Whatever. You
And
can
I
always
turned
give
the
us
camera all the way
that.
down
You
to
can always go.
720p.
You can always be in your condo, looking out the window at that beautiful fucking view you have of the ocean.
Yeah, I could do that.
But we don't want to piss your old lady off.
No, she won't hear a thing. She sleeps like a rock.
Oh well, there you go. Yeah, you
I
see,
mean, literally, the guy
it's
next
a
door
great
shot a gun
comedy
and she
skit
didn't
at
even hear
least.
it.
It's a great comedy skit. Chucky's the one trying to
would be,
regulate Chucky's the one trying to regulate everything. I'm the one pulling my hair out. Soy Dog Cowboy's sitting there shaking his fucking head. And Pattaya Bob and Pattaya Pete are creating a little levity. Jesus Christ! All
I'll
right, so
tell you,
what were
my girlfriend likes to dress up in cosplay stuff, so we'll have her on when she's dressed up.
No, 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 no.
She's really
Really?
into that cosplay.
I love
Big
that
time
shit.
costumes. I mean,
Well, you guys
really,
can fucking do it on his channel.
really
I'm not doing
elaborate.
that shit. None of that shit. I don't want the fucking bar girls in there. I don't want
It's
none of
not
that
a bar
shit.
girl thing. It's a cosplay.
I know she's not, but I'm saying,
You know, where they dress up like a character in a movie. You
yeah,
know?
well, we're not here to watch your girlfriend. I mean, you know, really, I just don't want that. Just like I said, I don't want to be in bars and like, you know, hey, what's up, everybody? And I'm coming here live from fucking Susie Wong's inside the vagina, deep inside the vagina,
Susie Box.
deep vagina. I
Oh.
just don't want to do it. It's,
Susie
you know,
Vagina.
it's like
Maybe we'll go to Hungry Hunter. I mean, Hungry
Hungry
Hippo.
Hippo. Well, that's a good idea. You need some
Yeah, we
release.
can
We'll go
drive
get
over there. You guys can watch while we're driving, and we'll
Dump
show
time.
you the
It
menu.
sounds
What do
like
you think, Peter?
sounds
She
like
has
a
a
great
nurse
time
costume? I think so.
Yeah, she does.
Yes.
It sounds.
Yeah, she has a
It
nurse
sounds like
costume, an airline costume,
Jesus fucking Christ.
the Birds of Prey. What's her name? Costume.
There you go. Now they're muted for a moment. Longhorns is taking a dump. We all want to know that. He doubts he's going to miss anything. So yeah. All right, you're back. Super 8 was good. Susie Wong. Yeah, Susie Wong. They do have a Susie Wong. I think that's True Longhorns. Susie Wong's House of Love. There is no lag anymore, Jared. They've got it together now.
Yeah,
There's
it's
no
very
lag.
good now.
It's very good.
Yeah, we're using Bluetooth.
I
That's
agree.
why.
Oh,
Oh,
cool.
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 All right. So now
Cool.
let's talk about a little something here. So you know they came out again today and said, "Hey, we need to open up now without we just get everybody vaccinated and let everybody in." That's what these organizations are saying now. I'm wondering, is that going to happen? Because I just don't see it happen. I'm very sorry to say.
No, I don't see it.
I do.
Because,
I think they have no choice.
Let him speak,
influences-
Chucky.
Oh.
Oh, wait a minute.
There are
I
influences
thought that was Soy Dog
in the
Cowboy.
politics that push this narrative, especially all the tourism sectors. They use their lobby groups to post it and talk about it. But as far as I think, they will wait until Thailand has enough vaccination to start the vaccination offensive, and then after the people got vaccinated, they will open. I don't see that they say, okay,
But that's going to take more than a year.
Vaccination.
All right. Chuck.
I don't see that that's coming yet.
Chuck,
Yes.
what do you think about this?
Mm-hmm.
What do you think about this?
Well,
do you think it's
it
going to
would be
open up
good
by
to wait
October now?
until
We
it's
asked
vaccinated.
for.
I think it would be great to wait till vaccination, but I think that's going to take another 18 months, and Thailand will crash and crumble if they wait 18 months. I think the longest they can wait is maybe about 4 more months, and that's it. That's it, 4 months.
Well, Chucky,
What do you think?
I have to ask you. I have to ask you,
4
Chucky.
months? Even 18
Sure.
months.
Next high season, not the next high season.
Fucking Christ.
I
I have to ask Chucky. I got to mute him. I got to mute them for a minute. I can't have everybody talking over
Sure.
everybody. So that's why I said, Chuck, Mr. Monash would like you to sit up
Yes.
because you're fucking with his head. That's what he
Okay.
said.
All right.
All right.
All right.
This is like
I'm
a
ready.
fucking. This is 2 hours of this. Now this is a show about nothing. This show has been about nothing, pretty much. I'll admit that.
I
Usually
agree.
I'll say
Yeah, we can
no.
make it funny
the
like
show is not
Seinfeld.
really about nothing. Yeah, exactly. But Soy Dog Cowboy, I want to give you your say. So please, I don't want to lose control with this fucking thing.
Listen,
Go ahead.
it's going to. I mean, I have an opinion, and it's as good as anyone else, or worse.
Well, they're like assholes. Opinions are like assholes.
Exactly. The fact is that even tonight I saw an expert on television talking about how the coronavirus in general, whether it's a cold, the flu, or this, are constantly morphing. So, more than likely, everyone's going to have to constantly get shots every year for this. Just like the flu, same thing. That being said, the Thai people aren't going to be vaccinated for a very long time. They just aren't. They just don't have a plan in place that's solid enough to vaccinate everybody. I do think that because most Western countries will have been vaccinated by the time the fall rolls around, that they will allow those people from those countries that have a high vaccination rate to enter the country. And of course, you'll have to prove that you've been vaccinated, within the last probably, 6 to 12 months, depending on, whatever number that is. So I think they will open up, but you'll have to have a vaccination.
Well, we know they're already open. I mean, we already they are already
no, but no quarantine.
Right,
but no quarantine.
Correct, and mass tourism, like really letting people in.
Until when?
What do you mean until when?
Well,
I say May.
When's
1st.
it going to happen?
Oh,
May 1st.
I don't think it's going to happen that early.
They're going to start compromising on May 1st. Like have a 4-day quarantine.
No, Patsy, Pete is not muted. They're not muted.
No. I just wanted not to talk over.
Thank you. Well, no, he's not muted. I just said, Chuck, you got the forum. Soy Dog Cowboy, you got the forum. Because I didn't want everybody talking over because it makes it hard to understand everybody. I wanted to tell you about this poll, though, real quick so you guys know. 80% of Thais are concerned about the vaccine side effects. More than 80% are worried about the side effects. 65% to be vaccinated once there's more information about, only when there is more information about the side effects. 88% of people are confident that the vaccine will protect them against the virus. So I don't understand that. They're worried about the side effects, but they're confident it will protect them.
You're better off vaccinated.
83% of them
Clearer.
say they'll take precautions after getting vaccinated. 27% of them say they have heard of Pfizer BioNTech vaccine. 52.55% say they know of the AstraZeneca vaccine. Thailand plans to use the AstraZeneca vaccine in its mass immunization campaign. But that's not supposed to happen until like June. Okay, this was a poll of 1,570 Thais. And I can tell you, if you were with me when I went to there you go. Jesus Christ. If you were with me on what was it, Sunday, when I went to Chattachat.
My phone, I have nothing running.
At Chattachat, when I went to the coffee.
Okay, so
I went to the coffee. God damn it. All right, listen. Let me speak, please. Jesus fucking Christ. It's like pulling teeth here. Thank you. All right. It's doing my head in. All right. When I went to Chattachat the other day, I don't know if you guys saw. Some of you may have seen. Chucky, you may have seen. There was a guy there with, I guess it was his girlfriend or probably his wife. And they had a nice little coffee shop there. And I asked the guy, I said, "Are you going to take the vaccine when it's available?" And he said, "No." I said, "Why not?" He said, "Because I don't trust it." He's like, I don't know. I'm scared to take it. So there are a lot of Thais out there. They're like, fuck that. I'm not taking a vaccine. I'm not taking a shot yet. They're like me. They want to see if people going to be walking around falling on their asses, you know, before they actually take the vaccine. We see you, Chuck. Go ahead. You're raising your hand.
Oh,
Are we in class?
I want to say something. Yes.
Go ahead, Chucky. You got the floor, babe.
Uh,
There he is.
okay. America, many people were afraid. Many people in America were afraid.
Yeah.
But as soon as people start taking the vaccine and people know people that took it, all of a sudden now everybody wants it. It exploded
Damn
the demand.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
Sorry. I didn't hear that because somebody was talking.
Okay. So
In
in
the
the
background.
USA,
Accidentally.
okay.
Go ahead. Sorry.
So people in the USA were afraid of the vaccine, but as soon as about 4 weeks after they started taking the vaccine and they know people to take it, now everybody wants the vaccine. It changes once people start taking it. It doesn't stay constant. The trust builds over time.
Okay. So my question for you then is, will the trust build enough in Thailand to where the Thai government's going to say, okay, you don't have to quarantine? I just don't see it happening, man. Now, if they were to say a 1-day quarantine like in Cambodia, where you have to wait for your test results and you were vaccinated before you came in, I'd be like, man, that's the way to go. To me, that is the way to go. Model
Well,
everything.
I have a friend that
Go ahead.
I have a friend that's an epidemiologist in Thailand, and he's telling
Yes,
me
I
that
know.
they're going to start compromising. They're going to do a shorter quarantine, then they're going to shorten it. They're going to maybe require 2 tests before you come. They're going to start compromising. It's going to be a slow ramp up of gradually. That's how they're going to do it, and they're going to probably start doing something compromised in March.
Mm-hmm. Well, I guess we'll
But he
see
doesn't
about
know.
that.
He doesn't know what the compromise is, but they're all debating it.
Mm-hmm. So,
So we don't know.
Patsy
They don't
Bob,
know what the compromise is.
Patsy Bob, let me ask you something. If you're still listening there,
Sure.
I
Yeah, we're here.
I'm assuming you are. Thank you. Um, what is it like down there though now? What have you noticed have you noticed anything different from when they said everything was opening up again, which was just yesterday or day before yesterday?
Oh yeah,
really.
a lot. I mean, these places are actually opening here. If we were to walk down Soy 6, you would see all these bars starting to get active.
Uh-huh. So like
Did you
in
hear
the
me?
early, yeah, I did. In the early evening, those bars are going to be there. You think there's going to be a lot of women there, and things will start resembling something normal, something along the lines of what it used to be like.
Not normal,
Not normal, right? It'll be
Not
pretty
normal.
subdued.
Yeah, well,
but there will be just, let's say, 20%, because it's not feasible right now for having too many stuff, because you don't have enough customers. So okay, let me explain it this way. The people have already paid their rent, so they this money they have to calculate, it's gone already. So they will open up if they have a chance. But since there are not so many customers, they run the place with a skeleton crew, so that they maybe have a chance not to lose too much money. Because right now no one makes money. It's just a question of
well,
not
that's what they're
losing too
doing
much
everywhere, pretty much. I
and
mean,
wait
it's
until
all around the
there
world.
will.
That's what they're doing. You know,
Yes, it's the
nobody
same here.
is
I
running
want
a
to
full
see a
crew. You know.
full place.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Hang
So
on a
what we're
second.
gonna do now is we're gonna head over to Hungary, Hippo, and
Okay.
drive down Soy Bacau, and you'll see us.
So you can mute us, because we now get moving, and then we there
You're
unmute
driving.
us because it's too loud. Then
Okay, I'll do that. Thank you. Soy Dog Cowboy, you need to stop talking over people. LOL. That's from Mr. Mitch. Soy Dog can talk
Yes, Mr.
underwater. Pork Rhino, I have to give you, you know what? That $4.99 means so much more to me today than it normally would. All right? Not that it doesn't always mean something, it does. So choke D. But today, for some reason, it feels like I'm walking underwater and trying to take a shit while I'm talking and eating. It feels like I'm trying to do 18 things at once. So, maybe this is something I need to get used to, shitting underwater and talking. But
That
it really,
image, I gotta get that image out of my
I don't want to
head.
see that.
but honestly, you are the first of the day. You are the only money I have made all day. The good thing is, I didn't put any copyrighted music. There's none behind me. So, YouTube, let me tell you something about YouTube right now. Let me see if I can do this here. I'm not even going to put it up because it's not worth looking at. Like yesterday, where was I yesterday? In the mall, I think. I get this message. We're sorry, but your video has been demonetized and it's partially blocked. It's ineligible for monetization. You don't have a copyright strike or anything like that. It's not affected. However, you're not able to monetize it, and your video is blocked in some territories. Now, I've noticed that lately it seems that YouTube is lightening up, but they don't allow me to monetize the video or stream when I have this background music. And the only blocked territories, which I haven't got a fucking clue why they block these territories. The blocked territories are Syria, Iran, Cuba, and North Korea. Those are the blocked territories. Nothing else, nowhere else. So I don't understand any of their reasoning. I'm done. I just give up. Whatever they want to do, they do. I just know that, when there's music in the background, I just figure the stream is going to be demonetized. So today that's not going to happen because I haven't played anything. And I would have played some, what the hell is it? They play with Lemmy, Motorhead. I wanted to play some Motorhead, but I just didn't have time to put everything together. So anyway, let's see here. I think where are we? We're cruising. We're still on the street here. We're moving. All
We're
right.
moving now.
Okay. All right.
Show these Facebook.
Let me just mute this again here. Chop doesn't know how many, and you don't know either, Daniel. Oh, what are we talking about, Daniel? At best, 50% will accept. I love how, no offense to anybody. I really don't want to offend anybody by saying this, but I think the majority of people who are trying to come up with all these percentages, it's going to work, it's not going to work, people are going to take it, this is what's going to happen. Listen, it's all just we're just talking. We're talking out our asses. That's all we're doing. And I love it when I've been researching this extensively. Like I said the other day, I only know two people that I trust when it comes to the research. Okay? One is somebody very, very close to me. The other person is somebody that is a longtime viewer of this chat, and he may or may not be watching or listening or whatever, but he's the only other person. I know two people who their research, besides myself, when I research something like travel, and I really don't think I do a great job most of the time because I'm a little bit lazy, I admit it. But there's only two people that I really trust when it comes to their research. And I sure in the fuck don't trust anybody's research. I don't trust Dr. Fauci. You think I trust this fucking guy? One minute he's saying wear a mask, the next minute he's saying wear two masks, the next minute it's not, you shouldn't wear a mask. I don't trust anybody. These fucking people have just done nothing but confuse me. And I'm fucking at the point now where I'm like, I don't give a fuck anymore. I'm confused and I don't want to do any more research. That's my rant, my little mini rant for the fucking morning. When did Arnold get here? Arnold? Arnold. He's from Germany. He's not from fucking Austria. Arnold's from Austria. Skeleton crew at the cemetery. Worth $100. What? Oh, wait. God damn it. Hang on a second. Worth $100. Most elaborate proverb ever. I'm lost. That's it. I'm lost and confused, and I fucking give up. You know, I give up on trying to figure everything out. You know, I mean, really, I just want to see what happens. It's like some chick, you know, all right, I'll put it this way. It's like you're going into a bar, you meet some chick, and a guy says to you, he's sitting next to you, and he goes, that chick really is into you, man. I think she's going to bang you tonight. And you go, well, yeah, but she's a prostitute. I'll give her like 3,000 baht, and she'll bang me for sure. And he goes, no. She's not a prostitute. She's going to go with you, buddy. And you're going, yeah, you know, maybe she is. And, you know, you really don't fucking know. You're guessing. Is she really going to go with me? The only way you're going to know is at the end of the fucking night if she says, let's go. It's the same thing with this fucking virus and this vaccine and all this other shit. All right. I don't want to rant too much. They have to lighten it up.
I never take them home, so I don't have to.
Well, that's the smart way. I didn't used to give a shit when I took them. I'd take them to my hotel room. I'd take them to my apartment here. And back in the States, they'd go back to my house. I didn't have it wasn't a big, back when I was, you know, still, you know, doing those kind of things were a lot different. You know, now people ghost each other and they use Tinder and they do all this other kind of shit. I didn't use any of that shit back in the day. It was like, you know, you go out, you meet some chick at the grocery, you go, honey, listen, can I have your number? Okay. And then you call her up in a couple of days. And, you know, if she likes you, she'll go out with you, and maybe you get lucky. Maybe you don't. You know, that's how things were done back in the day. Now it's like, okay, I'll tell you what, I'll send you a message on Facebook, and then you can write me back online or WhatsApp, and then we'll go on TikTok and do a little something together, and we'll go to the coffee shop, and fuck. It's just, I got a headache. Moving in the car is always difficult. Yeah. Hottie vendors rock, Monash. Listen, barista lives matter. There you go. Are you taking all this in, Soy Dog Cowboy? I know it's probably driving you crazy.
It's overwhelming.
Well, now you know how I feel, except multiply it by about 20. And I'll have to tell you later on what the reasons behind some of the shit. Because it's private, you know. The other is Monash. What? My crystal ball has a crack in it. Sorry, guys, I have no clue of any of it. Well, you know, we have a crystal ball, but that crystal ball, it's like one of those 8 balls. Sometimes the fucking thing is right, and sometimes it's not. You know, Mr. Mitch. Smile. Dowlow, thank you very much. As always, like I said, it means a whole lot on this stream. You know, the last time we did it, it was very easy for some reason. I don't know why. All right, you guys are back in business here. You're unmuted.
It was easy.
So you can say whatever you want. There you go. That's it. Turn it sideways. Listen, Mr. Paper. Dallo Choke D, of course. There you go. Everybody turn their... just turn your screen everybody turn their screen sideways, and then that way we'll all be looking at the same thing. No. Listen to your papers, dude. Get on with the research. Soy Dog, did you just pass out?
Did I just pass out?
Did you just pass out?
No. Why would
I'm a nuclear... Go ahead. I'm sorry. I don't mean to butt in.
Why would you think I passed out?
It's just Death Row. I don't know who this fucking guy is.
Oh, I know Death Row. He's a good guy.
Okay. If he vouches for you, then you must be good. I'm a senior nuclear mechanical planner. I know a thing or two about research, but whatever. Well, now you've said that. Now I understand where you're coming from. And I did ask a while ago about how come you thought you were such a good researcher or whatever. So now I know. Thank you very much for telling us that. It doesn't sound good if a lot of Thais aren't willing to take the vaccine. That was my point. Fascinating. I know I'm late, but is this Manila? Fuck you, Mr. Mitch. You don't know the percentage, Daniel. Polls lie. Taiwan, the capital of Thailand. Hey, Scott lives in Taiwan. No, I don't live in fucking Taiwan. I live in Thailand. You know the fucking difference? Jesus Christ. Oh, look at all these massage girls. Oh my God. She only weighs 180 pounds. She must be a 10. Listen, I'd like to bring one guy. He's an old friend of mine. He's been here. Actually, I met him the day that I got to Thailand, the first day I got to Thailand. He's an old New York City cop. I can tell you right now, there ain't a chance in hell he'll come on. But if I ever did, I can tell you that if you think that I'm harsh, you ain't. You listen. He makes me sound like fucking. He makes me sound like Hello Kitty. Does Hello Kitty make a sound? I don't know. It makes me look like Hello Kitty. We got our news from the Ouija board. Death Row is stand-up top shelf. Okay. Good to know. Welcome. Good work, Mr. Mitch. There you go, Monash. Hottie Radar is online now. All right. Thank you, Pattaya Bob. Our Hottie Radar is now online thanks to you. We appreciate that. Jesus, he must be hard. Listen, he's the one who told me. I will give you one of his quotes. He said, you bring him inside your apartment, and if they're a hoe, the first thing they start doing is calculating the cost of your furniture, the cost of your computer, what kind of dishes you have, what kind of watch you're wearing, what kind of clothes you're wearing, what kind of shoes you got. They're calculating it so they can figure out your net worth, to figure if you're somebody they want to spend time with. And he's fucking right. For the most part, some of them don't give a shit. Maybe some of them just want a little something.
Well, can I say something?
Yes. Go ahead, Chuck. I feel bad now. He's raising his hand in the background. He's like, teacher! Go ahead, Chuck.
So, the way I operate is totally different. I don't take anyone home ever.
Okay, but
I
wait
just
a minute.
get to know them.
I have to
And I'll
stop
meet
you
them
right
the
there.
first time for lunch.
I have to stop you right there, though. Chuck is not talking about women, in case you don't know. But we should make that clear because there is a bit of a difference. Well, I mean, I'm not trying to. He knows. I'm not trying to slam him for it. I'm just saying. Let's be honest here. Let's be open. He's talking about picking up guys. Am I correct?
Yeah, but Thai guys that are gay, Thai guys that are gay are like a girl. They're like a chick. They are.
He's right.
Yeah, except they don't have a pussy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there's a difference.
Yeah.
I beg to differ. There's a difference.
But I'm talking about their personalities, though. Are very similar to a girl.
All right, go ahead. Continue.
Yeah. So what I'm saying is that I don't have one night stands. I get their phone number, I chat with them, and I kind of play a game with them. I say, let's go out to lunch, and then after lunch, I say, okay, have a great day. I'll see you again. I like you very much. So if they say, oh, I want to come to your room, I say, no, you know what? I see you as being like a sweet little angel, and I cannot take you to my room. And I won't take them to my room. And I'll find out what their careers or what their education is and what their family's like. So I critique them. I control the situation.
You're a game player. You like to play games. See, I don't play games. Homie don't play that shit. I never did. Listen, I'll give you
I don't think
a
it's a
little.
game.
You just said it's a game. What do you say? I play a game with him. You fucking said it straight up.
Well, no, I'm playing a game, but I genuinely am interested in dating. I'm not
Yeah, but
interested in
that's the
just like,
difference between you and many of the guys here. They don't give a fuck about dating. They just want to get laid.
yeah, it's just my personality. That's just my
Chucky doesn't
personality,
just
what
want
I
to go out
like.
and get himself a little something, something. He wants a relationship. That's
No,
the difference.
or dating, multiple,
Yeah, but
I
that's
mean,
not
just like
going home and
dating,
getting them. That's not taking them home and boning them. Like on the first night or,
right.
going out with them once or twice and then going, hey, listen, when you get to my age or you get to, Soy Dog Cowboy's age, you ain't going to wait around for 6 months trying to get laid. By that time, you're like, we're in the friend
Oh,
zone.
I don't wait for 6 months. I don't wait for 6 months.
Am I right, Soy Dog Cowboy?
If a
You
Thai
are
person will
correct,
date
sir.
you, if you date a Thai person for like 4, 5, 6 times and you didn't give them any money and they wanted money, they will dump you. They won't date you anymore.
Be right back.
All right.
You know what I mean?
Listen,
They won't.
Chuck, let me clarify something. Okay. If a regular Thai girl goes out with you and she doesn't ask you for money, well, that means she's a regular Thai girl who you might want to get involved with because she's not only thinking about the money. Okay. But if that girl goes out with you, that means she's interested. It's not like she's either interested or she needs a sponsor. She wants you to take her out so that you're paying for shit. And if that's not the case, then if she goes out with you, the very fact that she's going out with you means she's into you. So I would say within 3 times, 3 days,
Right.
you're gonna if you got the logistics squared away, like you got an apartment, you got a hotel room, she's got a place, whatever. You guys are boning, and then after that, whatever happens, happens. Are you going to stay together? Are you not? What's the deal? And sometimes when you go out the first time, you might go out with a whole bunch of people. Like I heard Longhorn say the other day, I would take beer and her girlfriends from work there, the other baristas out, to go have a couple of drinks or whatever. That's the way to do it here in Thailand with regular, semi-regulars or regular.
Yeah, that too.
All right, so Carrie asked, I'm late to the party. Did the Pakistani guy come on or did he not show up as we predicted? No, he didn't show up. He didn't email me. He didn't do anything. So, he was just some fuckhead, in my opinion. Thanks for that clarification. You're welcome, Gennaro. We had to clarify that Chuck was not talking about the women. He was talking about the guys. But yeah, I mean, if you look at some of the Thai guys who are gay or who are ladyboys or whatever, they do have that prissy kind of attitude that some Thai women have. Let's see. I want to keep putting these messages up here. I wish they had a little thing where you can. Let me see if this will work. No, it doesn't work. I play Pong. That's very nice.
Yeah,
it's an end game. A little putang. What is this? Being interested in dating versus late depends mostly on the girl, or it did for me when I was still. Or yeah, exactly. What is this? Turn them over, and you're in the friend zone. I hope Bob and Pete are okay. Well, they haven't gotten to an accident, so they're okay. Sounds like Chuck is looking for a love connection. You guys are
I'm
okay,
looking
right?
for what?
Hang on a second, Chucky.
Yeah,
Pattaya,
we're
Bob.
okay. We're walking over to Hungry Hunter.
Hungry Hippo.
Yeah, Hungry Hippo. Sorry.
Yeah. Sounds like Chuck is looking for a love connection. Nothing wrong with that. So, Chucky, are you looking for a love connection?
Yeah, your mask?
Well, I think there's 2 things that I'm looking for. I'm looking for a love connection, and also I'm looking for someone that really likes me.
And
without
how's that
money.
going
And
for you?
I'm not into giving people money.
How's that going for you?
Oh, I always have at least I always have at least like 5, 6, 7 guys who are in love with me, and I'm not giving them anything. Constant.
Oh man.
Don't walk too fast.
And I'm giving them zero, nothing.
I can't.
There
And
is a
they're
lag time in
averaging-
the comments, Red, so they are taken out of context. Okay. Yeah,
Make sure
Chucky's
you're
got all these little guys.
showing the
I've
hippo
met a
sign.
couple of his little boyfriends. Yeah, I don't
And
know.
you've met
You know,
two. You met
I don't know
two.
how many I've met. I just they're just there. They're just there sometimes, and I'm like, hey, what's up? How's it going, buddy? You know. Oh shit. That's the end of that. You know, I don't. Like I said, I don't meddle in affairs of the heart.
There's nothing
So
there.
you know, Chuck does what he wants
Maybe
for
we can sit
them,
out there.
and I don't. You know, I don't really care. There we are at the
Can we-
Hungry Hippo.
Can we sit there?
Oh wow.
Yeah, we're at the Hungry Hippo. This is a great place.
What kind of food?
Chuck. Oh my God, Longhorns. Have you ever had a crush on Scott?
Let's go to the street.
Who?
On me. Longhorns is asking. Have you ever had a
Me?
crush on Scott? No, he likes the Asians.
No. I like
Yeah, he
Asians that weigh
He
about
likes
40
the little Asians. He likes to dominate them.
What are you going to
Chuck,
eat there,
we're
Peter?
going to
55
change his name
kilograms
from
is my
Bum Gun
limit.
Chuck, from Bum Gun Chuck to the Dominator. Oh, God. All right, listen. Soy Dog Cowboy is sitting there so patiently, and I really feel bad because of all. I've been torturing him. I know that. So is everybody else. But me personally, I know I've been torturing. Chuck is just so patient. But go ahead. What's on your mind, Soy Dog Cowboy?
What's on my mind? What grinds my gears? I don't know. I'm trying to finagle my way into a COVID shot tomorrow.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah. So, I'm hoping there's an extra dose, which apparently this place has had in the past few weeks. So I'm going there to see if I could wind up with that shot. It's a long shot, but
Well, you're
no
like
pun
Chuck,
intended.
looking for the shot. And guys, could you show the girls? Show us the waitresses.
Same for
That's
me.
what Gennaro wants to see.
I don't know how to say hippopotamus in Thai.
I don't know if I remember.
Maybe it's hippo.
I think it's it's hippo.
Hippo.
Hippo got you back.
Yeah, hippo Hugh. Hippo Hugh McLeod.
Oh God. Mr. Mitch, what about if you want farang food? Listen, I'm of the same opinion, Mr. Mitch. I don't particularly like to go to places that are full of foreigners, but that place is really, really good. When it comes to my breakfast, I like to make sure I get a good breakfast. And there are a couple places that I'm going to be going in the next couple of weeks for you guys to check out in Bangkok. So with that, let me allow the floor to get back to. Let me give Soy Dog Cowboy the floor again. So
Yes.
you're going to try to get the shot. You know, Chuck tried to get the shot.
And no luck? No luck?
Yeah, I waited for 16 hours.
16
I
hours?
missed it by. I waited for 16 hours in line.
Yeah, that's
Oh, you
not
did that?
ever happening. I'd sooner get COVID.
And I missed it by 6 people.
Oh, why? Missed it, meaning they had extra, and like when you say you missed it.
They had extra, and what they. Well, I was the 30th person in line, and they accepted 19. Or no, they
I'll be
accepted.
back in a second, guys. You guys talk.
24.
Back in a minute.
That's insane, man. 16 hours,
I was-
though. Like, you actually waited there 16 hours?
Yeah, yes, I did. I stayed up all night long.
That's nuts.
I got there 2 o'clock in the morning. and stayed
And
until like around 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock.
and other people there at 2 a.m. I mean, was it open? It was open 24 hours or something. Like this place?
No, it was open. It opened 8:30 a.m.
I see. So you
until
got on early.
5:30 p.m. Yeah,
Yeah, Longhorn.
and there were people with appointments, and then
Right.
there was a standby line that had about 600 people. And I
Wow.
was number 30, so there were about 600 people, 570 people behind me.
Yeah, that's insane. It's amazing. At least people want it, right? But Gennaro, I'm over 50, so I'm not quite. I'm not at the. I'm not at the. I'm 57, so I'm not at the age where I'm qualified for a shot. So you're basically waiting for extra doses. 2 ways. People don't show up for their appointments, and also sometimes these vials they get more out of it than is supposed to be in the vial, and so they wind up getting 5 shots out of a vial instead of 4. Therefore, they have an extra shot they need to give away. All of this will eventually change when some of these vaccines, like the what's the one, the Johnson and Johnson one, which is only 1 shot. You don't need to keep it so cold, so there's never going to be any left over because they can just put it back into the fridge and do it the next day. So this is kind of a little bit of a loophole until that shot becomes available. But look, I'm not hopeful tomorrow, frankly.
And by the way, what
Go ahead.
what they did is there were about 500-600 people in line, and they went down the line, the staff, and they plucked out all the people over 65 that were in standby. So they got to go ahead of me, and there were
Yeah.
about maybe 60 of them, and then there were about 29 people in line before me, and I missed it by about 5, 6, 7, 8 people.
Yeah. Well, I mean, they should really,
if I would have gotten there 2 in the morning, I would have made it in.
They should have basically, if it's always going to be that way, where they're going to do the 65 and older first, they should automatically move those people to the front, so at least you could see, hey, it's not worth staying, because I'm not going to get the shot. There's too many 65 and older. That kind of sucks that you're there. So.
I agree because a lot of people totally wasted their time.
Yeah, like if it's all these 65 and older, which I understand, I don't think it's the wrong thing, but no need to make other people wait, when that's just not going to happen. But anyway, I'm going to give it a shot tomorrow. If I don't get it, it's no big deal. Fact is that eventually I'll get it, right? That's the thing. So, I'm sure when I'm in Florida now, when I head back to New York in April, I'm hopeful that by that time there'll be plenty of vaccines available. April and May, and I'll get it. And and hopefully between then and now, I won't get COVID.
Chuck had COVID.
Yeah, I want to get it because I want to travel.
Well,
no,
right now,
I did not. I thought I did, but I didn't. Scott.
Yeah.
I thought I did.
Yeah, I want to travel too, but
I tested positive for COVID in the beginning.
Well, then you had it.
No, it was a Chinese test, and I found out later I don't have antibodies, and the symptoms were different, and I got sick again, and I found out it was something else.
So why does this guy don't have a mask on? You see, this guy's walking in with no mask. Put your fucking mask on.
I never see that in the USA.
Can you hear us, guys?
Most of the people use.
Yes,
We also do.
I hear
Yes.
you. Yeah, they got good food there, Mr. Mitch.
Here, always a man.
Highly recommended.
Most of the people do.
Now,
Put it on
Daniel
today,
Clint
then
says, I
okay.
will only say this. We are all adults, so if you want to get this so-called vaccine, then get it. You should do so with an informed opinion. You will not arrive at that by listening to the bureaucracy. Okay, the only thing I have to say though is if you need to continue working at your job and they tell you you need to take the vaccine or you can't keep working here, what are you going to do? You're going to go find another job? And if they say in order to work at our place, you need to get the vaccine, what are you going to do?
Yeah.
This is,
Listen,
you know,
I just object to the, Daniel, if you don't want to take the vaccine, God, go with God. Don't take the vaccine. I'm fine with it. But this whole quote so-called vaccine language, and and you're not going to get the truth from the bureaucracy. Basically, you're saying that it's it's not a vaccine. It's just it's all a scam, and it's not. It's not the way things are. If I understand why some people are hesitant to it, and I don't blame them for this particular vaccine, but that's the same language I hear about polio vaccine and MMR, all the MMR vaccines, and just the anti-vaxxers in general. To me, that is dangerous. If you don't want to take this vaccine, don't take it. I'm all for that. This is not one of those things where like smallpox or polio, etc. But to say what you're saying is just not accurate. It is a vaccine. It's not a so-called vaccine. And yeah, there's a lot of information out there. If you do some research, that's not anti-vax, you'll find what you need to know, the risks, etc. And they're open about it. There's people have had issues. So
so
yeah,
which one were you going to get? I didn't hear. Which one were you going to get?
I
Yeah,
think the
maybe.
ones that here's the Moderna one.
So you're not sure which one. You have to
Yeah, and
ask.
I don't know. I think it's
I would
Moderna.
ask. I would at least ask them. I would do that.
Yeah.
Hey, which
Well,
vaccine
look,
am I getting?
my parents, who were 85 and 83, just had one shot already. So I'm going with him to get the second one. And no bad reactions, obviously, to that.
Yeah,
So
I think I told you that my parents have got the shot, and my mother just got the second shot the other day, and so far so good. So,
yeah,
Cool.
Chuck, you're being asked. You're in LA. Where did you go to wait in line for the vaccine?
I was waiting in line at it's in Encino and it's called Balboa Sports Complex.
Longhorn says, "Don't say, Chuck. People will cut in front of you. If you tell everybody where it is, everybody's going to go there." Oh
No, it's
God.
Encino. That's high class, man. Houses there start at 2 or 3 million.
I am not a neurologist, though, so what do I know? But I'm neurotic. Well, I'll agree with that. Uh, Moderna themselves said this is not a vaccine. Okay, yeah, I guess. I mean, well,
Hey,
that's kind of like saying a visa is not a visa. Yeah, you're right. A visa, like I'm not on a visa. I'm on an extension of stay. It doesn't mean I don't have a visa or didn't have one, and it's most people think of it the same way. And while in some cases it's definitely necessary to know the differences, most of the time it doesn't fucking matter. They just go, "What kind of visa are you on?" And it doesn't matter. Now this is obviously a medical issue, so it's a bit different, but it is what it is, man. All right, Daniel Clint says I would disagree, Soy Dog, but respect your opinion. Thank you for that. I'm glad we can all get
there you
along
go.
here. Around March, we will start to get them in Australia. See ya, Dallo. Thank you. It's been a whirlwind here, at least for now. Thank you for being here, and thank you once again. Choke D to you. Anyone go looking for the vaccine in Thailand yet? No, I'm not going looking for it. Yeah, there's his meal. Check that out.
That's fast.
What
Show me
happened
your
to it?
meal. You gotta aim the camera at the foods.
That's how it
At the
usually
foods.
works. You aim the camera at the food.
Hungry hippo.
Yeah, it's Peter. He's a little challenged.
And that's a pretty big omelet, actually. Bless you. Bless you. No more. Bless you.
That was 6.
Yeah.
Omelets and coffee.
That's a very fine looking omelet you got there. I'd be honest with you. Very nice.
How much is that?
And bacon. 2 coffees.
Hey, Scott, I want to
Yes.
make a comment.
Go ahead.
I just wanted to tell a soy dog cowboy that you're a very level-headed, calm, reasonable person.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. So what are you trying to do? Eliminate me?
No, his
This
answer
is
to
Chucky.
the annoy people. You know,
I
no,
just let it go. I
He's just
let
very
it go.
level-headed.
Yeah. Well,
It's not about you.
he is. He is.
Look at these prices behind you here. It's pretty.
They're great. The
Yeah.
place is great, man.
They're catering to the cheap Charlies, and they do a good job. It used to be all these owners kept on changing hands between Chunky Monkey and the Hungry Hippo. It was the same one owner, and then the Indians bought out Chunky Monkey, and I think Indians own this as well. I'm not sure.
Do they really? I
Yeah,
didn't know that.
I know they own Chunky Monkey. There used to be this guy. I met him once. He's got a whole bunch of places in Vietnam, and he sold it. And this is the Hungry Hippo, Tony, and it's on Soy Bull Cow.
Across from the tree. What is it called? Tree near Tree Town.
Yeah,
It's near Tree Town.
Near Tree Town.
it's cheap.
Your microphone's in your ear.
Food. Yeah, I do give credit to Soy Bull Cow area. There's a lot of restaurants that are catered to the Westerners that they're competing for these 100 baht to 200 baht meals, and they're not bad. But if you think about it, it's still $6.50 for the meal, and then a drink. You wind up there. It's still costing you $10. $8. Excuse me, for lunch or breakfast. Yeah, Johnny Quest. It's a very classy.
For 100 and
Pattaya is the classiest area of all of Thailand.
Yeah.
Yeah, they see everybody laughs.
What did you
There
say?
you go.
It's the assiest area?
Yes, it is the assiest, that's for sure.
Yeah.
What I
What I like about Chunky Monkey has it's air conditioned. You sit inside, and these places aren't usually.
Yeah, but they got fans at the Hungry Hippo, and they work very well.
Yeah, but a fan is just
There's an
not the
inside
same.
here.
Oh, okay. So
No,
inside
there's
you
an
can get
inside here.
it. Okay, so there you go. So as long as you can get inside, I like to sit in AC. So
All right, listen. Daniel Clint says it's a gene editing biologic. By definition, not a vaccine. It does not provide immunity or block transmission. Both are required to be defined as a vaccine. Okay, so then what is it that it does? That's what I want to know. Does that
Scotty, are
sign
you
What's that?
are you going to take the vaccine? Scott, are you going to take the vaccine?
Yeah, I will. I will eventually. Not right now. I'm not.
Cool.
well, Daniel, even in your statement that you copied from Moderna, you're saying this vaccine, quote unquote, this vaccine only suggests, right? They're using the word vaccine. So a vaccine can have seems to have multiple definitions. But anyway, they are calling this a vaccine. Everyone is going that it's by the name. It's a vaccine, whether or not it's the etymology of it is vaccine.
Here we go.
Yes, it's a vaccine. It's just with two components: the carrier RNA and the medication, the vaccine itself.
Tom's Crazy World, City of Dirty Old Men. Is that Pattaya? Well, I guess it could be.
It's okay.
The sign says lasagna and chips. Yes, that is one of the combinations that it does say that. What's wrong with that? Lasagna and French
there-
fries. Go ahead, Chucky.
I see there's having a major problem with Pattaya that's developed over the last 20 years.
See?
First time I went there was 21 years ago,
Uh-huh.
and the prostitutes now are kind of ugly. And they used to be they used to be really hot. I mean, the first time
Well,
I
there
went
used to
there,
be
I
a
was
lot
like,
of hotties, yeah.
whoa. I mean, I could see hot girls. I was like, wow, there's
Chuck,
so many. Wow.
there's something, and I don't know if Soy Dog Cowboy espouses the same philosophy that I do, but that is that if you're going to pay for it, you might as well get something that is, as affordable as it can be, and yet still top shelf, still a good girl. And for me, one of the things that I found out real quick is if you just go to a girl and you go, "You have baby," and some of them will go, "No, no baby, no baby." They don't have a baby; they have a kid. They have like a 7-year-old kid or something. So then all of a sudden, they get naked and you see all these stretch marks on them.
I know.
So you got to be very careful about that. And you got to check on that. And for me, I was like, I didn't want to take them unless they were exceptional. I never wanted to take them if they had a bunch of kids because I was like, what do I need that for? I want something fresh. To be fair, there are a lot of dirty young men too. Yeah, I was one of them. Now I'm a dirty old man, but what is this here? Yep, they are calling it a vaccine. That I agree with. Yeah. This is the point. I mean, like we can bitch and moan all we want, but the chance of something getting done because of it is, is virtually nil. Can
Does
everybody
anyone
stop?
have any predictions of how things are going to turn out?
We're all gonna die.
Huh?
We're all gonna die.
Speak for yourself. I plan to live long here.
Yeah. Okay. You're gonna die too. There we go. You're gonna die one day. I hate to tell you.
No.
So, like I said, we're all going to die. Everything used in the medical profession to save us also kills us for a small
Yeah, one
percentage.
day.
We accept the risk. Okay, what is it? Daniel Clinton. So your problem is semantics or medicine. Leave it to Monash to bring up hottie. Hottie alert. Well, there you go. There's Monash's hottie. I need to go sit down I need to sit down with my laptop over there on Happy Street. I'm glad I took a day off from Happy Street. If you guys know what
So
Happy
Scott,
Street. Yes. Go ahead.
so do you guys have any predictions 20 years from now? What will prostitution be like in Thailand?
The same.
Yeah, I would think it's pretty similar. A lot of stuff online, more so than ever before, and
Yeah. Rubber dolls, like more like, what do you call those things? Like bots, like chick bots. Those will be around. You'll have yeah, I think that'll probably happen in the next 20 years. But I won't be around and it's not going to matter by that time. Well, everything should still work for me, but we'll see. But yeah, I think it's listen, it's been around for hundreds and hundreds of years here. It's not going anywhere. Just like corruption, it's not going anywhere, and it's not thought of in the way that we think of it. So, those are my thoughts. What do you think, Chucky?
I think it's going to be gone. I think it'll be gone.
I don't think so.
yeah, I
It'll
can't
be
see
all
that.
pure. I think it's going to be pure freelance.
Yeah, but that's not
and
gone.
and not well. What I mean is the way is. You walk down the street and you see like a girl bar area, like
Right.
I
right.
think that's going to all be gone.
Okay, but Chucky, you do know that many of the massage parlors, and many, like karaoke's, are also houses of ill repute.
Right.
They're not going to close.
Yeah, I think
Those
that
places
those
are
will.
not.
I think. Yeah, I think that stuff will still remain open,
Yeah.
but I think it's going to be more of a freelance type thing. I already see it when I'm in Thailand. I get many messages on my phone from dating apps from prostitutes, and most of them are not from Thailand.
Now the
I get
truth
about
comes out.
100 messages per.
I feel mine
What do you
with
mean?
helium, so it plays hard to get. Or it will be legalized everywhere, so travel to Thailand won't be so necessary. All right, hopefully they're done with that grinding or whatever the hell that was in the background. What is this? Collapse in the exchange rate results in fewer American tourists, much more Chinese. Well, that could happen. It's already happening. I don't know if it's going to continue. And, this is the thing. Uh, while the Thais have a long history with the Chinese in doing business, with merchant trade, they don't particularly like them any more than we do. They don't mind when a guy comes in and he's got a group full of Chinese and he's telling the Chinese what to do, how to take care of everything, and the Thais deal with that one particular person. It's when they have a group of 5 or 10 or 20 Chinese that try to do everything on their own, and they come in and they don't speak any English and they don't understand and they're bitching and moaning and they're pissed off. The Thais don't like it. And I've seen it firsthand too many times to count, and I've heard stories. So, while the Chinese could come in and take over, I don't think that the Thais are necessarily going to be all that happy with it. They'll take that money, but it's just like with foreigners. Most of the time, if a foreigner walks up, I gotta mute this here. Christ.
Okay.
Most of the time, when the foreigners come into a shopping center or something like that, what do a lot of the Thai girls do? They hide. They back away. They don't want to. They don't want to be. They don't want to have to interact with the foreigner. So imagine what they're going to do with the Chinese. All right. Obviously, you guys are leaving now. I'm just going to mute it.
Tour now.
All right, just give me the tour now.
Down the street, show you all the good massage parlors. Man, some yellow music.
Well, that would be good, Longhorns.
Anything.
What? Say again?
So we're driving down.
Okay. MICKEYMOUSD. Thais don't like rude Chinese. No, they don't. Okay, I'm done. Just enjoying the chaos.
No.
Yeah, we really enjoy it. I think there will be less prostitution in 20 years, at least openly. Well, there might be, but the other thing is that, like if you go into certain neighborhoods, they got massage parlors that are soapies. They're everywhere. And they're not meant for tourists. And what you forget is that the Thais are the ones who frequent the tourists. They are the predominant people who go after the prostitutes, not the Westerners. The everyday little mom and pop massage parlor, the soapy, the karaoke's in the villages. That's what's going on. Those aren't going anywhere. Prostitution's not going anywhere, believe me. Going anywhere. I mean, like in the foreigner
The reason
area.
why I think it's going to have problems is because real estate rental rates are just going super sky high in Bangkok.
There's always going to be.
So they're going to be replaced.
There's always going to be cheap places. There's always going to be girls willing to live with other girls. They shack up 5 to a room, man. You know.
Yeah.
So
No,
I think that's.
I'm talking about in tourist areas.
Yeah, so am I. They don't always live in the tourist areas.
And plus,
Sukhumvit,
No, they
Soy
they,
Cowboy,
they live
Patong, there
mostly in
are.
the cheap places or affordable places. Like
Jesus fucking Christ. Listen. Where it doesn't matter if it's. Give me a second, guys. It doesn't matter if it's in Pattaya, where it is. The prostitutes always find the cheap areas to live. Okay, they may not live right in the heart of the action. They may live, 20, 30 minutes or longer from the action, but they'll find a little place where they can get it, and they can go in with their girlfriends and split the place or whatever it might be. They'll find a way to stay near enough to areas, and that's what they do now. They're not staying. If you think most of them are not staying in some fucking high rise on Soinana. That's not where they're staying. You know what I mean? And that's why
I'm not talking about the rent for the
like,
girls.
you talking about what? I didn't hear you.
I'm not talking about the rent for the girls. I'm talking about the rent for the massage and go-go bars as a business. Their rent is sky high now. Sky high.
Well,
it's going up a lot.
Again, they're gonna find a way, man. Those places find a way. For every place that goes out of business, there's places that are available. Little places a little bit farther outside of where might be the ideal place, but people will go. They will take the time to go to these places. These places will exist. They've existed for, But I will say this to what you're saying. Yes, you can speak now. Clinton Plaza is a perfect example. All right. Used to have all kinds of go-go bars and stuff like that. Then they started with the crackdowns and started reducing the hours. It wasn't as profitable, and so I don't know what the name of the place is that they're building there, but they've got a big apartment complex or hotel or whatever there now, because they're getting more money from them. So yes, in a way, you're right. It is going to happen to where some of these places are going to be driven out of business, but some of them, they find a way, man. They're everywhere. It's like they're so entrenched in society. They're not going to go away, man. It's just not gonna. It's not gonna happen. You think about. Let me tell you something. Right. When I went to Koh Chang a couple of years ago, Koh Chang, where the boxing gym was, massage parlors everywhere, man. Whatever you wanted, they're everywhere. That's a tourist area. Okay, now the rent's only going to go up, but guess what? That means that the prices are going to go up for the customers, and eventually it may stabilize.
The quality of the prostitutes has gone down. The drinks have gone up. There's some major problems. Drinks have gone up.
Well, I don't disagree
rent has
with
gone
that.
up. But the quality of the prostitutes has diminished drastically.
Hang on a second. The quality is diminished drastically.
Women in the West.
Malin editing alert. Thank you. Hottie alert. Why do I get all these alerts? On an unrelated note, I have 4 big deers in my backyard. My dog is insisting I look out the picture window with him. The dog is checking it out, and he wants you to look too. Should have done this from the start. Done what? Pretty cool. The quality, the quality of the punters ain't so good these days either. Well,
got a point.
When has it been?
That's a point right there.
The quality of the what?
The quality of the punters. The customers.
What does that mean?
Basically, the customers.
Oh, the customers.
Yeah.
No, I think they're the same. They look all the same since I've been going.
Yeah, okay. You stick to your side of the neighborhood. We'll stick to ours, Chucky. I honestly, I think Thailand has tried to clean things up, but all that means is that people with more money to piss away on women go to places like Pattaya and Phuket or wherever.
Maybe I can say something about the changes that come now to Pattaya.
Go ahead. Go right ahead.
Okay. Um, when you guys talk that that prostitution will maybe go to other places, that's right because they have new buildings announced. That's a monorail that will go across Pattaya to the Bali High Pier. They also changed the walking street and the area around the Bali High Pier itself. All the new places, shopping malls that were built up.
Okay.
Indicate of this because
Let me
they are
simplify
exactly
it,
there
Pete.
where the stops are.
Pete, let me simplify it though. Okay.
And let me just finish. So I do think that they will push all the prostitution and the nightlife business back to where Sorokau is, where we just driving right now, because there's already a lot of AK metro with go-go bars, and because as mentioned from some people earlier, the rents on the beach road, the second road, they are so high, you can't make a good turnover. So that's why they're moving. And it's not that there will be no nightlife; it will just move a little bit to a different
It's
area.
always moving though. It's always been moving.
So yeah.
Okay, and here let me simplify it. Let me just simplify it for all of you guys. Okay, I'm going to simplify it. Wherever there is dick, there will be women who are willing to give up a service to make money, as long as that is a way to make a substantial amount of money or more money than they would make at working in some factory or something like that. As long as there's dick around, there's going to be women. That's how it works. And as long as there are women around, there's going to be guys chasing them. It doesn't matter where it is. And, yes, it will move. You're right about the land gets expensive, the buildings get more expensive, the prices go up. But that's been going on since the fucking 60s. It's been going on forever.
And
they move around.
now with the investment, that's true. So they have to move now.
What Peter's trying to say is Peter really tied into the real estate market here because he owns,
I understand. But all I'm saying is it's not going away. All right, listen.
No, that's underneath the waist happens.
Oh, it's not going away. It's just changing a lot.
Well, Walking Street, they've been talking about, smashing that place down for years now.
No, but
We'll see if it happens.
because the Chinese are doing it.
We'll see what happens. Right, as of right now, think about it. The bars can't afford to stay open if they can't pay their rent.
No,
if they're not getting a deal.
wrong.
So
they have usually they pay upfront, most of them, because I know how the contracts are. And the other,
I know also.
They can't lose to go out.
Not as much as you.
They paid a key money, so they.
I understand that, but then the time runs. This is why they need to open up, because if they don't, let's say they stay shut down for another year, fucking nobody wants to stay. Nobody was going to wait. They're going to be doing other businesses, doing their own thing, and they're going to lose their places. Some of the people will give their places up. Some places have already
they
done.
Already did and have. Yes,
exactly. All right, listen.
But they will just be opened by another one.
How are you defining the quality, the performance, or what? Well, quality is usually defined first by looks and also then performance. While performance is important, of course, most guys, they see some stunner and they go, okay. They're not thinking, wow, man, she's going to perform like a Ferrari. They hope she will. I think they go hand in hand, but let me see something here. That is due to online and smartphones. Why should a girl sit in a bar all day long when she can just use Tinder? Well, that's a lot what they're doing a lot now. And that's the thing is that things have moved online now and not as much into the brick and mortar. And that's not only with prostitution. That's with a lot of other things. Companies and schools alike, they know, hey, listen, why do we have to do this all the time at a brick and mortar place? Why do we have to have this huge store when we can just do shit online and have a small little satellite place? Might as well just say every man. Price of girls didn't go up because the rent. Club doesn't get a cut. Bar fine on drinks go up, and that's what I read, not from experience. Price of girls don't go up because of rent. Club doesn't get a cut. Bar fine on drinks go up. Yeah, the bar fine price of bar fines since I got here has gone up. It used to be 300 baht for bar fines, 300 baht in Nana and some other places. And now it's you're lucky to get one for 1,000 baht. Let's see here. Quality equals. I just saw something. Quality equals looks, not from experience. I'm off headed to the job site. Lovely. Thank you. Good luck. Be careful. Lock on you. Okay. Take me, Mr. Mitch. What is this? I frequent Pattaya to get the triangle reward points. Oh, that triangle's gonna stick, isn't it? The triangle comment is gonna stick. I need to get a shirt. I'm here for the triangle. Or triangles, plural. Malin simplification alert. Dick alert. Yes, dick. I'm a dick. Or dick as in you got to think about the dick. I think the level of prostitution has to do with economy. Exactly. Listen, if this place turns into fucking Switzerland, there's still going to be prostitutes because there's still going to be uneducated or poorly educated people until they change all that and everybody can go and make a high-paying, they can go work in a high-paying position. There's always going to be prostitutes. But what someone told me a long time ago is that the reason that third world countries have so many prostitutes is because there's so many fucking hungry women. They're hungry for the money. They're not hungry for your dick. I mean, some of them might be, but God save our noble queen.
I hope the Chinese
I just hope the Chinese don't end up owning too much here. They fucking already own half of Cambodia. Well, that money buys their freedom. It buys them choices. It buys them opportunity. If they don't have the money, it's they're limited to what they can do. Where are they going to go if they can't get out of their own village?
What I mean by freedom is that they don't like to work a set schedule.
Well, that too. But listen, I can tell you that all of the Thai women, they want their freedom. If you ever ask them in Thai, what they want from their man, they want freedom. They don't want to have to be fucking nitpicked about every goddamn thing they do, every place they go. Ain't that right, Soy Dog Cowboy? He's probably on the phone with one of his girlfriends right now. Chuck is down again. Yeah, he's sleepy. These are long streams, I admit it. If they do change Patty into a family place and the working girl will work elsewhere, they will always be available. That's what I'm saying. As long as there's dick, there's always going to be willing women.
As long as there's money.
Do you know about?
Dick with money. Yeah.
Do you guys know about the website called Just for Fans?
Of course.
Yes.
Should I
make money?
It's just for fans.
There's people making
OnlyFans.
There's people making millions on that.
And why am I not on there?
Just for fans.
Because I'm not a whore? Or
very
what?
few. Very few.
Okay. I don't have big tits?
They have sex. They perform sex.
Oh, well, that ain't for me. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not a.
You join you pay a monthly subscription fee for your favorite performer, and they masturbate or have sex with other people like on a regular schedule.
How do you know about
Because
this?
I know about everything. Gay people
got a
know about
membership?
everything. Gay people know about everything. I don't have a membership, but I've seen it because some of them
Sure.
will post their porn that they made from their subscription service on like Pornhub. So that's how I found out about it. And someone mentioned it too.
So you frequent Pornhub then?
So
He owns Pornhub.
Oh, is that what it is?
yeah,
There we go.
yeah,
All right.
yeah,
I'm just
yeah. That's
ratting.
how I found out about it. And also, some guy at Starbucks told me about it too. I said,
Oh.
"What's just for fans?" He said, "You don't know what that is?" And then I found out what it is. It's a
I
subscription
thought
service.
YouTube was
You
like
just pick
that.
whoever you.
What do I know?
No, but this is for sex. I mean, there's sex.
Listen,
But
I
I
told you
know
guys.
someone who knows someone, and I met him. And
Go
he's
ahead.
22 years old, and he's making $100,000 a month from it.
And what does he do?
100,000 a month.
Yeah, $100,000 a month. And he's 20. He's 22. He goes to UCLA, and he just has sex with people. He gets people, customers, members of his, to have sex with him because they want to have sex with him so much. He says, "Okay, we can have sex if you have it on my channel." And he jacks off too.
Yeah, but
He has like
he doesn't
a
get
schedule.
yeah, come on, people are
Too much
checking
information,
themselves
man. I'm conservative. This shit's too
Too what?
much for me. I like the real fucking thing.
It has more.
You know, really. It's like, why not
It
just
has
get
more
laid?
girls
too.
on
I'd
it.
rather have a real
No,
person.
I know. I don't.
People
Me
in
too.
Starbucks. That's because all the Starbucks workers are prostitutes. I'm joking. That's a joke.
No, I know.
It's getting back to what we said earlier about the coffee shop.
I'm not into it, but I was really surprised to find out. I found out about like 6 weeks ago.
Chuck knows a lot about these underground kind of activities.
Oh, it's
That's
very
okay,
famous
Chuck.
now. Young people know
Oh, is
about it
it?
very well. Yeah, it's really bizarre.
Listen,
Like,
I'm fucking
you know,
old school, man. I know I'm
well-educated
getting
people
old now.
People know everything.
You know, really. I mean, I feel so fucking
Yeah, it's
old and out of
interesting.
touch now. Out of touch with America. And I'd be out of touch with music if it wasn't for my kids, and I'm still out of touch. You know.
Well, there are times
So
on
you
just for
see
fun
more
too.
movies are
I mean,
opening
just
up.
for what's it called? Just for
No,
fans.
I can. Oh, I see. Try to. Drive. Oh my God! I can barely drive. And not about opening up.
There you go. Let's just slow down, guys. Slow down.
Cool.
One at a time. Let me turn these guys back on and let them. They can hear right now. So you're back live, Pattaya Bob and Pattaya Pete. Now you've got the floor, baby.
Yeah, I just stopped to the.
Okay.
Where are we? What are we doing?
We are back on Soy 6. Trying to look, it's like at noon, and we can see all the shops on the right and left are all opening up.
Yes,
Uh-huh.
but usually it takes another 1 or 2 hours until the people come. So the girls are just arriving.
Uh-huh. Aren't you guys excited?
Mm-hmm.
Aren't we all excited?
Very.
Oh man, after 9 years,
Very excited.
that doesn't excite me anymore.
Very exactly. That's my. I'm being sarcastic. Bob knows how excited I am about fucking the bars there. What is this? Poo and Hotties.
About fucking in the bars here? What did you say?
No. I said Robert knows about how fucking excited I am about bars there. It's like it's like going to 7-Eleven. It doesn't interest me in the least anymore. They have apps like that too. You host live shows and people send you gifts, and the gifts can be changed to cash. Yeah, but that's what we do here on YouTube. That's what people are supposed to be doing here on YouTube. The thing is, I don't make $100,000 a month. I don't even make a fucking tenth of that, and it's because I don't have big tits and I'm not showing my snatch, even though I don't have a snatch. So I mean, you can do
Yeah, but
that. These
daddy
kind of
bears are
things.
very popular.
The what?
Scotty, daddy bears are very popular. You could be a
What the
star.
fuck's a daddy bear? I
That's
don't
you,
want to
Scott.
know. I don't want to know. Listen, I have a hard enough time doing what the fuck I'm doing right now. I don't want to get involved in any of that fucking kinky shit. I mean, listen, between me and the old lady, that's fine. Whatever we do, we do. But when it comes to online, my name is Scott. It's not fucking Daddy Bear. Oh my god.
You get him,
God.
Chuck.
Yeah,
Scotty
Chuck,
is
you can have Chucky. You can have the
Scott.
Daddy Bears. That's for you. They're
Not
all for you,
no
baby.
no no no. I'm not.
Exactly. Silence.
I'm not into daddy bears. Scott is queer bait.
It does seem like they like me, but
No, they do. They really like you. And the lady boys, they love daddy bears like so much. They love me. I'm not into lady boys at all. Nothing. But they love me. They talk to me
Did you
all the
hear this out
time.
there, Scott?
They'll like I'm so popular.
I knew I should have never
Yeah,
started
But
this
hey,
fucking channel.
I'm sure there's many Asian girls that love daddy bears too. Right? Are there?
Well, I never really had a hard time with getting women here. I mean, honestly, like regular old
Yeah.
women.
No, I think
And
they
even
do.
even and I know that a lot of guys
Mhm.
say this, but I would just there were times when I would meet some girls and they happened to be in a bar or they were working there or whatever, and I just go, "Look, you want to go out? Let's go out sometime. Give me your number." I'd call them up, I'd take them out, and take them out somewhere, and then no, not Starbucks. I'd take them out and go drinking with them, take them home,
Mhm.
you know, have a little fun, and then they leave, and they wouldn't ask for money or anything like that. It was like, listen, the guy took me out, showed me a good time last night. We got shit faced, we had fun. See you later. Okay, bye.
Mhm. Mhm.
Daddy bear. Okay,
Well, yeah,
fuck all you.
I
What do
think
you want
you're
me
a
to do
very
now?
popular.
You,
You're a
you
very
fucking want
popular
me to make
daddy
a
bear.
daddy bear T-shirt now?
Yes.
Shit is killing me, man. Really, I knew I should have just kept
But
writing and never made a
no,
YouTube
believe
channel.
me, there are regular
You,
women who love daddy bears. Many,
Look at what
many
time it is.
regular
Yeah,
women.
exactly, Longhorns. Look at what time it is. We still got an hour
Usually,
left.
regular
Did you
women
know
love the sugar
these
daddy.
guys don't have to hang out for another hour if they don't want to? But do you know who
I won't be
Huell
able to.
Hauser is? I don't know who Huell Hauser is. I have no fucking idea who he is.
Yeah,
Who is?
Huell Hauser was gay. Huell
Who
Hauser
the
Who's
was
fuck
Hugh
is
gay.
he?
Howard?
He's the host of a show about California on PBS. He was gay.
Okay, well, good for him.
I've seen him in gay bars before.
To each his own.
He looks gay.
Let's get back
Very
to
famous in
Pattaya and
California.
the women on the Pattaya fucking beach road there. Yeah, let's get away from fucking daddy bear
Yes.
talk.
Hooters is closed. We
Just drove by. It's closed.
Looks like they're gonna get ready to open tonight, man. They're closed right now.
Let's see that beautiful beach.
It's supposed to have a very late night stream.
First of all,
You guys are gonna do a late night stream?
just too early. I don't. How can you make a live stream?
I don't know. I know nothing about this live streaming shit. I just fucking click a button and that's all I do. Yeah, too much daddy bear talk, not enough triangle talk.
We don't have the ability on YouTube that YouTube allows us to live stream.
Mm, mm, mm. Yeah, well,
I think we don't have any more.
it might be that might be a good thing for you guys, actually, to be completely honest.
That's why we stream with you.
No, but honestly, some of the people there, if you started streaming regularly, yeah, some people would be completely tolerant of it, and people might like it. But you're going to run into some people that aren't going to like it, especially down there. They don't want to be on camera, you know.
Well, the thing is, though, when we find people like that, I just bribe them, who's giving money. They don't want you doing it for nothing.
Well, yeah, that's true. Give them a little money. An American
You know,
grizzly in Bangkok. There you go, Chuck. An American. Hey, I'm Scott. I'm an American grizzly in Bangkok. Is Chuck allowed to say hottie alert? He is if they're female.
Yeah.
And once in a while, if he wants to say hottie
Oh, I
alert
see.
and he wants to talk to some guy walking by, listen, I mean, I salute, whatever. But, in this stream, we prefer. Actually, I got to read this fucking shirt again. I don't hate people. I just feel better when they're not around. I don't care if they're women or men. I feel better when they're not around. But most of the people in this stream, at least the vast majority of them, they like triangles. They don't like the pegs. They like the triangles. Can't even hear Pattaya Pete. Okay. I don't have him muted. In Texas.
No, we are here. But I don't want to speak over you guys. So
I feel like I'm a fucking taskmaster. I'm a teacher. Raise your hand.
So if you guys are interested that we do some like streams, and then we make a YouTube site, and we just need some people to subscribe so that we can make a live stream. I don't know. It's up to you, because we could do that.
Sitting around there enjoying our channel, you should subscribe to Scott, give
Yeah.
him a thumbs up, and hit that bell. Damn it!
Exactly.
Okay.
So Scotty, do you know why the Thai girls like you?
Yeah, because they know I
You
got
wanna know
money in my wallet.
theory? No,
but
it's
go
because
ahead.
you
I do know why, and I'll tell you. I'll be honest and tell you if our opinions match
it's
up.
because you are hyper masculine, and they cannot find that with Thai guys. They just can't find it.
I agree.
Really,
I don't know about
if
the hyper.
they're
but
into
I'll take the
masculinity.
masculine. That's what I've been told
Yeah.
before.
Well,
You're a
yeah,
man.
you are
You're
very.
not
They
like some
perceive as
Thai
a
guy that's
masculine.
kind of in between or whatever.
Yeah.
Okay. We just come to the walking street. Now we come to the end. There's a Bali High here. They want to show you something that will indicate. Maybe I can make later a little bit more about that. It's what they are doing and planning now here. So if you come here around, we can still drive here. Yeah. So you see here this place, this here. If you're inside the city, even at Walking Street, this restaurant is a place where also normal people hang out, and it's very good. It's run by a French guy, and I tried. That's not so easy. It's coffee anytime. It's called, so you can go there. It's extremely good, and we drive now in this direction. And I will show you the place of the Bali Hype here. If you can go there, I'm not sure.
I think isn't Kolan closed?
No, it's open now.
It's open.
Oh,
So,
it is?
Yeah.
Okay.
There you see the construction picture of what they're doing.
What is the quality of the daddy bear loving women? Well, it used to be pretty good. I mean, every once in a while every once in a while I get I'd get lucky and I'd be like, damn, how did I manage this? I'd be like, wow, this one fell right into my lap, But,
They said within 2 years you're going to finish this. And they're already doing the construction for it because they ripped up the street.
Yeah. Same thing they did with the beach. They're really doing that because the money is a infrastructure fund, and it's a 2.3 trillion baht investment. It started already in 2017. With the planning, we had that because it's also increasing the size of the deep sea harbor in nearby, and that's a deep container freighters can come in to rival the Vietnam harbor, and after that.
And they want to bring in the cruise ships, so they're actually deepening the harbor right in Bali High for that.
In Bali High too. The highway streets, Highway 7 and the new one, they're all connecting that. Also the railway they're doing that leads up from Rayong to from China, Bangkok, Rayong, going around Pattaya, and Pattaya is a railway, a monorail that they are building, which will have 11 stops, as I guess, and at these stops are also building new big places like shopping temples and stuff. So it is really changing here in Pattaya. So the city itself will bloom, and also as you might see as a negative, if you want to have fun, you won't see that much fun in the beach road and walking street anymore, because this will be for different kind of tourism they're aiming for. And it's not only the tourism, with all the connection they need to connect the new BOI zones. BOI zone is a special business area where factories can be built, and they have the tax exemption or tax-free things, and can export things, materials to process and make a new good.
All right. Thank you very much there, Peter.
Welcome.
Thanks for giving us that fucking wonderful tour. Jesus criminy.
He can't film and talk for shit. So I've been filming because he's been talking. And when he talks, he tends to just forget that he's supposed to film stuff.
Yeah, I guess that's what it is.
That was a little excursion.
I guess. Thank you very much.
Just, tell us. And
I honestly had forgotten about that. They're going to be using that area over there for shipping, because Klong Tui used to be a big area for shipping, and it's not going to be. Well, it hasn't been for a while, but they're bringing stuff back. But I believe they want to connect that up and make it very easy. They want to have some boats that connect up from Klong Tui to Pattaya. So let me get back to the comments, though. Chuck, Mr. Longhorns wants to know what the fuck you're doing nowadays. What are your daily activities?
Well, I've been trapped in West Hollywood for 10 months. I haven't been able to travel, and usually I'm traveling about 8 months out of 12. I have a business. I work at home for 25 years, but I only have to work about an hour a day. So that's all I do.
Oh, wow. I'll take that job.
I work about an hour a day, Monday through Friday.
And the good part is that he gets the frequent flyer miles. That's the good part.
I get about 1.5 million miles a year, because I pay for the advertising bills with my Visa credit card. It's not even my money. It's my customers' money. I get 15% commission of the advertising revenue.
Nice.
So I just pay the bills with my Visa credit card. So I've already been to 101 countries, and I have 5 million miles still.
Wow.
All right.
That's amazing.
So
Good to hear. All right.
If we make a channel, Chuck, are you going to advertise for us?
Christ.
That's an interesting story.
There we go. Jesus Christ, I need a fucking break, man. This shit's rattling along in my. It's all rattling around in my head. All these voices. Nobody talk over each other, please. Go ahead,
Okay.
Chucky. You
I
got
just
5 million miles or something.
Yeah, I have about 5 million.
Okay. And what are you
Yeah.
gonna do with those when you get done?
I travel
Just
constantly around the world.
not
I
traveling
mean,
now.
no, it's really, I have to confess, not traveling is kind of caused me to have depression. And I'm trying to get out of it because I shouldn't be relying on travel to be happy. That's weird. So it's some
Yeah,
kind of problem that I have.
don't
But
get depressed
not like
about it.
suicidal or something. I just, I feel trapped. I feel like I'm imprisoned.
Yeah, I know that feeling because I
well,
can't
Chuck,
get
you
out
can do
of
your
town.
business from anywhere in the
Yeah.
world. Can
Anywhere
you
in the
ask the
world.
people
I've
where you
done my
live, Chuck,
business
or
when I
can you
went
do
to
it from anywhere?
Antarctica. No, I could do it anywhere. My customers, they don't even care, and it doesn't matter. They know
Well,
where
you
I'm
wouldn't
at.
be depressed here. You should come to Pattaya, and then you could help us advertise our channel.
I know, Ken. I have to quarantine. I have to do a bunch of
Let
stuff,
me
and
just
plus, I
tell you
want to get
something,
I
Bob.
want to get the vaccine first.
Not to butt in, but let me just tell you something, Bob. I think you should really be prepared if you're gonna do. And I'm being honest now. If you really want to do a YouTube channel, I think you really need to look and see what the best way to approach it is, and the kind of things you need to do. If you, especially if you want to make money. But I think you really need to look at it, and you need to think twice about it before you get started, because you might create a what's it called, a golem, fucking monster. You
What the
could create
hell's
a monster, really, because I
Well,
mean you
only
just
if I do
can't.
it for money, I would create a monster. I just want to do it for fun. I want to have
No,
the
not only for
music get out in
it's
my
not only
car.
about the money, my friend. I hate to tell you that.
It's
Um,
not about the money for me. I just
I
want
under
people
that.
to say, "Hey, go film this today." That's what I want. I have a
That's not
business.
what I'm saying. I'm saying it's not only about the money that can create a monster. The money
Oh,
is only one portion of it, and it is a difficult portion of it if you're trying to make money. But it can be done. But what I'm saying is there's a lot of things that come with it that you might not expect. And I tried to tell you that before, and I'm telling it to you now. I think just be prepared for the unexpected. Very prepared.
yeah. I mean, the goal for me is not to make money at it. I just kind of want a purpose.
Well,
Otherwise, I'm not going to last here
yeah?
anywhere.
yeah, but let me just say one thing to you, Pat. Pat. I was going to call you Pat, but Pat the Bob. Why don't you make your purpose getting healthy and
Because
doing
that's
that
already
with your
gone down.
stream?
The doctor said it's not about staying healthy. It's about being able to get out now. He said, soon you won't be able to do that. He said, so enjoy it now.
Yeah, but that's bullshit. You can also always try to get yourself healthier. I mean, even I know that. I mean, like, listen, I'm as lazy as the next guy, and it's not only about being lazy though. It's about, yeah, you got to get your ass out there, and you're doing that, and I can appreciate that. And I know your knee is bad and all that kind of shit. Um, what's the doctor say about you getting your knee replaced?
Yeah, that's the thing. But the it's just an issue now because my dad originally had the prostate cancer and then become bone cancer. So they did a test and they said, you have the marker.
Uh huh.
So
But
they're
you don't have
chemotherapy.
anything as of yet.
Now they told me not to take anything like testosterone or such because they're afraid it might click that marker in.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. So you went to the doctor for testosterone now?
Yeah, I went and he wanted a
When?
history. I gave a history, and then they did
When
a
did you
PSA
go?
test. Yeah, I mean, I tried. I mean, I'm
No.
trying.
When did you go to the doctor about the testosterone, and what kind of doctor?
Monday, I went to the testosterone clinic place they have here.
Yeah. Well, that's
I
obviously
mean, I
not
could go to
good.
the hospital. Maybe they'll do a better job.
Well, I was going to say that, but I don't
Yeah,
want
I
to
got Peter
disparage.
here. He used to.
I didn't want to, I didn't want to talk down about the place because I don't really know. They might be a fantastic place and have great doctors. I don't know. I know that the doctor that I went to is very, very. He's highly respected, and he's known as being one of the best urologists in Thailand. And I don't take that lightly when somebody says that because I do my research. And I mean, you can tell he's a sharp little guy. He's fucking dialed in, man. And he's
Well, I'll
not
tell you what,
about,
Scott.
he's not about just testosterone. He's a fucking urologist. So,
All right, well, I'll tell you what. Since you're there in Bangkok and you know this guy, offline we'll get together and I will actually drive down there to see him because.
Okay, I told you already. Yeah, I'll set you up with the guy. Yeah,
Great.
sure,
That would be great.
no problem. Because that's something really important. And then your knee. I mean, first of all, obviously weight is an issue, and
Yeah, it's a big issue.
well, it's an issue. It's as big as you want it to be, But I mean, with your knee, your knee's never going to get better if you're gaining weight. But if you lose weight, it might get a little bit better, but you still might need to have a knee replacement. You may need to have that already. I don't know. But then, let's say that you go and get the knee replacement. You don't want to get a knee replacement and be overweight. You want to be in as best condition as you can be. And so that would help. You get, you lose weight, you get your knee taken care of, and then hopefully you get the thing with the testosterone squared away, and then you're in a hell of a lot better condition than you are in now.
Yeah, that's a good one.
I mean, I hear. Listen, I come from. I know a lot of people that are involved in medicine, and that I'm close to, and generally even for me, like I said yesterday, I was complaining yesterday about how I haven't felt good lately. And Soy Dog Cowboy, same thing. He's talking about how he hasn't had energy, blah, blah, blah. Well, when you start getting older, obviously because your testosterone decreases, you start having a little more aches. You have some more aches and pains. You don't have quite as much energy. You don't have the drive. You don't have the sex drive a lot of times. But this testosterone helps with that. And it does help quite a bit. I mean, it's noticeable. And when it comes to the weight and the exercise, well, listen, I've been on both sides of the page. I've been the guy who's been telling people, look at me, I'm in fucking great shape. It's because I eat healthy and I exercise. But I've also been the guy who is like, listen, I need to lose, 20 kilos or whatever, and to get myself into fairly good condition. And it comes down to your choices that you make. What kind of choices in food are you going to make, and those kind of things. And are you going to exercise? Can you exercise? What can you do? So, and it's not only about the knowledge; it's about actually going and doing it. And for you, you go out in the car. If you walk around, I know you can't walk stairs, but can you walk?
For a while, I mean, after about 20 minutes, it really hurts a lot. I have to stop.
Yeah, and that may never go away. You may have that pain for a long time.
You can swim.
Yeah,
swim
swimming
for a
is
while
always
until you
great.
lose weight.
Just got to be willing to go to the pool.
I'm sure, like Scott and I could teach you some really good leg exercises.
Oh, good. Yeah, that'd be great.
You might be able to, if somehow you can pull off losing weight, but I shouldn't talk because I lost 25 pounds and I gained back 20.
Can I ban myself? Longhorn. Oh, God. What is this? You want an absent business partner? Oh, you want an absent business partner, Chuck? 101 countries and not one bum gun. And not even his hand.
Maybe I should get a bum gun customer to do advertising for in the USA.
Well, Soy Dog Cowboy, do you have a bum gun in your place in New York?
I do not. I would like one. It is an amazing device.
It's an amazing apparatus.
It is.
Yes,
it really is. But it's funny. In Thailand, I've actually had a bum gun that had hot water too, like warm water, which is great.
Yeah, I have.
'cause
I have too. Yeah.
Wow.
that is the ultimate, because most of the time it's just cold water.
I had one that actually was a little too hot. If you sprayed
that's
it
not-
really, if you squeezed it as squeezed it as to the full extent of the squeeze, then the stream would go like across the all the way across the bathroom, and it was a big
I
bathroom,
love that.
and it was very hot. But if you
Yeah.
didn't have it, you had it to the right to where the stream was just
Yeah.
powerful enough. The water was lukewarm, and it gave your little thing a little massage there. I'm serious. It gave you a nice little. Listen, it's funny that we're talking about that because Chuck, when we were in Bangladesh, that bum gun was fantastic in that hotel because it was a good hotel.
Oh, really?
That bum gun was
Cool.
the best, man. Yeah, it was great.
Cool.
It was really, really good. So, what is this here?
Wow, that's cool. Did you get
first
off?
you get the money. Did I what? No, I didn't get off. First you get the
Never
money,
mind.
then you get the power, then the triangles. Everyone's a videographer today. Well, yeah, everybody
All right,
thinks
Chuck,
they are.
here you go.
You
We
should
are
have
going
stole
down
that
to like
bum gun from
6-1.
the hotel.
I don't need to steal
This
it.
is
That's the
for
last
you,
thing I want.
Chuck.
If I,
I
Chuck,
think
that's
it's
like
nothing much here.
Chuck, that's like asking the girl if you can take her half-finished bottle of sex oil to go and meet your girlfriend. I mean, what do I want a fucking bum gun that's been used for? You know what I mean? Like to take it with me. I'll just buy a brand new one. I don't want that. If it's going to be mine, I want it to be mine. You understand?
Do you want me to buy you a bum gun for your birthday? Like a really fancy one?
No, I'd rather have a Japanese toilet. Honestly, if I was going to have
How much are
I want a
those? Like,
Japanese toilet. Huh? What was that? We're talking
Have a
about shit?
Japanese girl just
how much?
for me.
What's that?
How much are those Japanese toilets? The
I don't know. You
really
can get
nice
them.
Japanese
I don't know.
toilet. How much
Maybe
is it? A couple grand?
maybe Longhorns. No. They're like maybe $500, something like that.
How much?
Yeah,
I've seen
maybe
them here at the
$500.
store.
Oh, okay, cool.
They're not cheap, but they're not real expensive. Apart from let me get to the comments. All right, I can see Soy Dog Cowboy probably wants to go night. He's probably getting a little bored now. I don't want to hold him up. He's been kind enough to grant us his 3 hours and 29 minutes. Well, almost 3 hours and 29 minutes and 11 cents. He looks like he's going to fall asleep. So, thank you, sir, for gracing us with your presence.
It is always a pleasure.
It's been fun and it's been unique, we'll say.
Indeed, gentlemen. I will see you soon, man.
All right, you take it easy, and I will talk to you soon. All right, take it easy. All right, he's gone now. One down, another couple to go. Good news is we have. I don't see any bar girls.
No, it's a time where the girls are
Oh,
coming.
Oh, there you go.
There's a couple. Oh wow! Oh my God! Triangle.
It's a girl.
I sound like fucking Elmo from Sesame Street.
What we told her, the bear is here for her.
Nothing in this world is as valuable as health, but I'm being the master of the obvious and saying that, I guess. Yeah, you know what? I was thinking something the other day. You know, when I was calling people chowderheads and stuff like that, anybody could do that. It's just maybe the way I did it that made people like it. But really, hindsight is 20/20. It's very easy to, I shouldn't have done that. You shouldn't have done that with that girl. Anybody can do that, I've emailed Longhorns to block me. Why would you want that, Mr. Nash? Never. You're not allowed to be blocked. Hot water on a date. Funny how most Americans can't fathom the thought of using a bum gun. Yeah, I don't understand that, man. Every guy should have a urinal installed in their bathroom. Very convenient. I put the bum gun on my water ear, pissed out the other side. I knew that was a Monash comment as soon as I saw it. Chuck looks like he is a weightless astronaut. Okay. You
That
can
was
get
a
one
good
for
one.
about 5,000 baht, just the top installed. What are you talking about? The Japanese toilet or the bum gun?
Probably
LOL.
did spoil it.
Hottie alert! Hottie alert! I agree. I have adopted to the bum gun. That's good. Good to know. All right, Chucky. I
When
don't
I
want to
go
hold
back,
you up. You look
I
like
will.
you're ready to go night-night. It's late. And I just want to say, although I may have started out a little grouchy, once the coffee hit my veins, I felt a little better, and I appreciate you being here. I didn't mean to yell at anybody today, but I just feel in my inner Howard Stern. You know, I just wanted everything to go, smoothly. So, that's what I wanted to say. But Chucky, let me know if you get your test or your vaccine rather.
Mhm.
I want to
Right.
know.
Yeah, I definitely will.
My parents have already got theirs, and I think my father's getting his like in another day or two. The second of the two shots.
Cool.
My mother's already got both of them. So I just talked to her a couple of days ago, and she said she was fine. So hopefully, I'm assuming she's still fine. So
Cool.
yeah, a little grumpy. I was a little grumpy today. All right, Chucky, I'm gonna let you go.
Hasta la vista, baby.
Hasta la vista, baby. I'll talk to
Okay.
you later. Goodbye to everybody. Let's thank Bum Gun Chucky.
Okay.
All
Hasta la
right. I'll
vista,
talk to you later.
baby.
Ciao.
Okay.
All right. He's
Yeah, I
gone.
think it's still too early.
Yeah, you see, it's too early. Only the skanks are out right now.
Yeah, and
I
us.
mean, seriously. The skanky ones start working really early. The fucking hot ones are sleeping in. They got some dick in them, or they'll be coming in later on. I mean, that's the way
I
it
guess
works.
they just open their phone and make their online appointment with their customer.
Yeah, they
Then
start getting. They're just starting their day. It's
yeah,
noon,
waking up at
12:30.
2 or something.
Yeah, I mean, listen, if you know
Yeah, no,
anything
really.
about them, they tend not to wake up until at least noon, preferably around 4 or 5 o'clock.
Yes.
If they can get away with it. Monash, it was a
Yeah.
journey. Thank you very much. Mr. Monash is saying goodbye. Ha ha ha. Only two stooges left. My internet is out now. Good night. Longhorns, good night. I'm going to make sure that this does not go over 3 hours and 45 minutes.
We got 3 stooges.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
uh-huh. Uh-huh. Never kill Pattaya Bob off. He will be driving for days. Yeah, do you have a second and fourth gas tank in that thing? Because in case you keep driving, you just change gas tanks, and that way you don't have to stop.
This thing is so economical. It's unbelievable.
Yeah, it must be, man.
It really is. I mean, all the driving today, I barely used maybe, according to this, I've used
Uh-huh.
1.5 liters.
Wow. Longhorns, good night. Good night, good night. Yeah, it's about time to go. I don't know how we made it through this stream. This was a stream pretty much about nothing.
Yeah, PattayaBob.com.
Does that channel, does that website work?
No, I just preserved the name. I haven't set it up.
Oh, okay. All
Maybe
right.
I have to make PattayaP.com.
Tell you what I'll do. I'll set it up, and so you can put all your stuff on it, and you get the commission.
Oh, well, yeah, all right. Whatever.
It doesn't bother me. It's just,
It's always nice.
You just want to have fun.
I'll link it back to yours, and then you can get the commission on stuff people order.
Oh, I don't have to hit a commission. Basically, all that happens is you put whatever videos you want up on your website, and then whoever comes to your website and sees them and watches counts as a view. And then once you get 1,000 monetizable views, you make maybe $4 or something like that.
Oh,
It
I
really
don't want
depends.
to make $4. I just want to be able to live stream.
yes, we just like that. Maybe interact with some people if they have questions. Because
Well,
we
here's the
live here
plan.
so long. When we have something to do, can help and answer.
Yeah,
You know.
but here's my plan. Let me see something here. Ever diminishing circle stops at the roundabouts, diminishing returns. Um, for me, I've been thinking about this a lot, and like me walking around, I'm not going to be doing it as much because I got other things to do. It takes a lot out of me now. It takes more out of me than say 2, 3 years ago, where I used to be able to walk for 4, 5, 6 hours, and it was nothing. And even 6 months ago, a year ago, I was able to do it. But now, I'm getting older. My hips not quite as good as it was, and so I got to be a little bit careful. So I'm gonna be doing. We're just gonna be doing things like where we're talking to people and talking about certain topics. But maybe once a week, I'll have some guests on. And what I'd like to do, I'd like to have some fairly regular guests. Like you guys were regulars. Bruce has come on before, and I think there's one or two other people that have come on. Some of the Australian guys. I think Johnny came on once before, but um, I'd like to actually if I can get my numbers up again, up higher, and I'm talking about the number of subscribers, then maybe I can get some ties in that, I can do something with them. Maybe I can get some of the barista or some people that just might be interesting to get to know a little bit. I'd like to do that, and but we'll see because this is kind
Yeah,
of.
if you want, we can drive
I'm not real
here. Then
serious about this. You know what I mean? Like I don't want to get too serious about it because if I get too goddamn serious about it, then I got a lot of shit going on in my life, and people don't realize that, but I do have a lot of things going on besides having a family and some other things that
yeah.
I'm doing. And I don't like getting too serious about it, which is why sometimes I go, all right, I don't know if I'm going to stream today because I just feel like shit and I don't want to stream. Then I wake up and I go, hey, you know what? The sun's shining. It's a beautiful day. There's plenty of hotties out for these guys to look at.
Yeah,
I might as
and I
well do it.
understand that. So for
You
me,
know,
it's not the filming. It's more like talking with the people. If someone has question or want to know how the things are in Pattaya, because I did so many things here, so many years. I think nearly my business life
yeah.
is
How
here.
many years ago?
Yeah,
All right,
I have
Daniel.
done 9
Daniel,
years working
Daniel,
in the
take it easy. Huh?
industry, in the hospital. I can talk and explain many things that regular tourists might not know, and maybe there are people who would like to have some things answered that's not so obvious.
Well,
So
you
it's
just remember
difficult to get
something. Just
real
remember
answers.
something, Pete. Remember something, Pete. I've been here for 26 years. Okay. And I've been in Bangkok, and while I haven't been to Pattaya, living there, a lot of these guys they already know some of the things that you're talking about.
Ah,
You
okay.
know, you know what I'm saying. But some of the things that you might be talking about in Pattaya about things that like people may not know that they're just coming for a weekend or something like that. That's great. But like when it comes to like the women and like how the women are and stuff like that, most of them they know,
Yeah, they
or I've
know all
already
that.
gone over it. I mean, I've done this shit for 8 years on YouTube, so they pretty much know. Hang on a second here, Tracy Renee,
Hope
haven't
it's
been on
driving.
here in a while. Who is driving? Well, first of all, Tracy Renee, when have you been on at all? I've never seen you on here before. I'm just curious. Or are you using a different name or something? I don't know. Because I've never seen you once in one of my streams. Are you just a lurker or what's the deal? Curious to know. Australia is only 3 hours away. We know it is all downwind. Leave it to Monash. Anyway,
Well, Peter is so
it's
much
it's
younger than both, so that's
well,
why
I
he's
can tell you that the demographic of people who come onto the channel is really from about 45 to about 65. That's where the majority come from. There are some younger people and there are some older people too, but there are some younger people, but it's only about 15-20%. The majority are made up from about 45 to 65. Um, you know, and that's just because I'm older. I'm not some 21-year-old kid who's running around going, "Hey guys, hey, we're in Pattaya now." You know, so they tend to look at different channels than maybe they would somebody that's 55 years old, 6 years old, who's thinking about retiring in Thailand and he wants to know different things about Thailand or Pattaya or whatever. I mean,
Yeah,
I
that
know enough.
becomes the mind.
What I know about Pattaya is enough for me because I know my way around a little bit. I know a few places to go, but that's just for me. For people that want to go there, yeah, um, you probably have a lot to offer. Both of you guys. I am 59 but feel 80. All right, what is this here? Yes, I was in the stream when your other U.S. friend went out at night. I think you were by the airport and then out in Pattaya. I even wrote to. Uh, I don't remember you at all, man. You may be thinking about another place. My other U.S. friend went out at night. Don't know who you're talking about.
Maybe it's when you went out at night one time.
Huh?
You and I did a couple of streets.
I think you were by the airport and then out in Pattaya. I even wrote then too and said hi from Vegas and thanks for the tour. Sorry, I don't remember you. Um, honestly, I don't remember you. No offense, but I remember a name like Tracy in this stream. So, unfortunately, my memory is not very good either. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, thank you. There was a hell of a lot of news that I wanted to go over today, but we got to the main gist of everything. Um, that's okay. You had a beer. That now I know you're full of shit. It's fucking. They're full of shit. I know these kind of things. I was out with some guy from the U.S. Usually I would remember that. I would remember when somebody come in. Oh, you had a beer. That's why I don't remember. It's bullshit. If it's not bullshit, send me a message through my email. You can figure out my email for yourself and tell me who you are, and then maybe I'll let you back in. But I don't think so. I think I get these kind of people all the time, and yeah, I don't buy it. Anyway, there was a lot of news. We got to most of it. Basically, it's about open, reopen. That kind of thing. Vaccine, no vaccine. Myanmar, hey, what's going on? We talked about that at the beginning. Myanmar, listen, we're not going to be able to do anything about it. Not a goddamn thing. You can protest all you want. It ain't going to mean one bit of difference.
No, they don't care.
And I have met I've met a couple of Thai generals, and I've also met some Burmese generals. And I can tell you, just from their attitudes, they don't give a flying fuck what anybody tells them to do. You know why? Because they're used to being in control, and they're not going to relinquish that power. So, right now we will have to see if Burma changes back in another year, like they say. They're going to revert back to whatever the election results are. Um, I don't know if that's going to happen or not, and we'll just have to wait and see. You know. Let me see here. I'm 45 spot on. I think I know that. I think I know the night. Really? When? I don't know any night when I've been out here in Thailand or in Pattaya having beers. In fact, don't remember having any beer in Pattaya except when I was by myself. Well, maybe they're talking about when I went out with you,
Exactly.
Bob, when we were sitting there with the whatever that chick was or whatever the hell it was. I don't remember if it was a
Yeah, we
chick or
were
a lady.
drinking beer, but we were at a beer place.
Yeah, I didn't drink a beer, did I?
No, you had like me. I had a Schweppes now, and you had something like that. You asked for a Guinness, and they said, "Oh, come on."
And they didn't have one, so I didn't get a beer, right?
Right, right.
Okay. Yeah, they're full of shit. I think they're full of shit. Who knows? Maybe I should have just left them in. But whatever.
How much
Anyway,
time you got left here now?
we're done pretty much.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean,
It was very fun.
unless you got something exciting to show me or something, to say goodbye, then
We're just. I need to buy some black ink for my printer. That's about it. You probably don't want
Jesus Christ, how long we've been streaming for 3 hours and 45 minutes. You've been in the car for that long.
Quite long.
So
See
that's
that?
pretty
That's
crazy.
the thing I was talking
The testosterone, the yellow thing there.
Oh yeah. Yeah. All right. Well,
All right. So maybe next time I put in some news from the development in Pattaya. I gather that together, and then I can
we'll see. We'll see.
point this
Don't make any plans, man. Don't make any plans. Really. I don't. That's not how I do my streams. I don't want to do my streams like that. And yeah. I mean,
videos, and you can put it up on the website.
Yeah.
well, you know what it is? That sometimes things happen and it's like it could be minutes before I'm going to go online and something happens that's we're talking about it and it changes the whole subject of the stream,
True. But at least next time we know how we can
You
stream
know how to
without
set
this
things
huge
up.
delay.
There's one condo on Beach Road in Pattaya that's selling for like 300 million baht.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
And it has like 600 square meters, 3 levels, and a pool at the top of the building. It's a penthouse. And a buddy of mine knows the owner, so I'm going to try to get him to give us a tour. And if we can get a tour of that might be fun.
That would be nice. That'd be nice.
I mean, that's
Sure.
real decadent living. You got your own pool on the 30th floor of a building.
Mm-hmm.
You even got palm trees up there.
Mm. Sounds good to me. Sounds cool.
Yeah, I mean,
all right, listen. I got to get out of here, all right? I'll fucking stay on here all
Okay.
day, and I don't want to. So, yeah, thanks for joining me. I really appreciate it, and I do. We got off to a little bit of a rough start, but I'm glad that you guys got it squared away and we figured it all out. So now,
Yeah,
in the
next
future,
time we know how the ropes are, then it won't be that hassle.
Yeah, maybe
right?
we'll use the Video Mic Pro. Maybe it won't have that kind of.
Yeah, well, whatever. All I care about is the end result. I mean, that's how I think and how I really just care about. Does it work?
Yeah, I don't.
Everything else, you guys set it up. Whatever you want to do, I don't care. Doesn't matter. Up to you.
Okay.
That's Patty.
All right.
To you.
All right. So listen, I'll talk to you guys later. Thanks again, and I'm gonna say my goodbyes here. All right, you guys take it easy, yeah.
All right. Thanks
Ciao.
for having us. Bye.
All right, man. See ya. All right. So anyway, it's time to say goodbye. I really appreciated those guys. We did get off to a bit of a rough start, but these things happen, growing pains, and it was all in all, it was a decent stream, and it's nice to be able to show people around, not just with me walking around, but out there in Pattaya. So I think it worked out pretty well. Anyway, that's all I have. So if you feel so inclined, leave a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to click the notification button. Go down in the description, and you'll see everything that down in the description, you got the website, my website, AmericanBangkok.com. You can get purchase some merch from my shop. Just click on that link there. Use the code Orwell to get 15% off. You can contribute, help support, show the love, whatever you want to call it, through PayPal, through the Cash App. You get a free $5 through the Cash App. You become a sponsor on the YouTube. You can get one of my books, An American in Bangkok. Ask Me Anything. You can get that book, or They Call Me Farang. You can check out my Amazon shop, Patreon, cryptocurrency, social media, blah, 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 blah. All right, so that's all I have. Until next time, I'm Scott. I'm an American in Bangkok. I mean, we would stream for, I'm sure we could stream for days if we really wanted. There's enough people that are sick and tired of just sitting home and watching Netflix or watching movies or whatever. There would always be somebody in the stream, so it could be fun. Do a marathon stream, but anyway, that's all I have. So until next time, I'm Scott. I'm an American in Bangkok. Choke D. Jerk and my. That's good luck and see you later. Until next time. All right, let me see if I can do this right. I got to try to get this set up here so I know how to do it the next time. Let's see here.